Instead of starting with the, are we live? I'm gonna start with just me beatbox. I haven't beatboxed since 8th grade. I don't know where that came from. Can you close? The door is closed.
You ruined it.
I thought you were gonna keep going. I was about to actually spit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's me and AD about to have a baby. So you can't beatbox for a gay rapper? You have such a double standard. You try to act like you're woke.
Why? Listen, I don't have no problem with gay people. I don't have no problem with gay remarks. Leave me out of your gay remarks. That's all.
It's a freestyle.
Every time you say something gay, you always throw me in it, bro.
Because I know it makes you uncomfortable.
God damn, man.
It's like, you know it makes you uncomfortable, so I have to poke at it.
Pause.
Fuck. I really felt like I had something going on there, too. I was going to say the thing I always say about me and AD, you sound like crack like the ADs.
That's cool. You can say that.
Then I said, oh, we're going to have a baby. We can't have a baby.
No.
Even if we tried.
I wouldn't try.
I mean, I'm not going to try, but if we did.
I would never try.
Nothing would happen.
It wouldn't happen. Please.
There's no such thing as an ass baby.
Oh, man. Where's Housephone, man? Yeah. God damn it.
He like teams up with you on this like anti-gay stuff that you guys do towards me since I am gay. Well, you see the picture of me? You see all the memes about me grabbing the guy's ass, right?
Let me tell you something. Every week somebody sends that to me.
And wonders if you'll be next?
No.
Have you ever thought
They always say, you know better than to fucking grab my ass.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about asking me about that, or you were trying not to think about it?
Knowing who you are is just like, that's Adam. Just like, I don't get no like gay vibes from you doing that.
What if like we were doing it in like a baseball type of way? You know, you play baseball, you smack the other player on the ass.
I never played baseball.
You didn't?
I did.
So that's a key part of baseball, right? Like I mean,
not when you're in fucking little league. I ain't played baseball since I was like fucking 7 or something.
I don't know anything about sports, but I would always see these grown ass baseball players smacking each other's booties, and always thought that was pretty cool. That was part of the game.
I never had hoop dreams. Didn't want to be like a Kobe or Michael Jordan.
You did? You never had hoop dreams?
Nah.
That's too bad. Just wanted to be an alcoholic.
Why you call me alcoholic? Bro,
you always aspired to just be really good at drinking.
Oh my God.
Have you ever thought about going in like a shoe nice direction?
Oh, it said shoe nice.
Yeah.
I thought you said shoe nice. I'm
shoe
like,
nice. Like you could drink like face a whole bottle of Patron on
that nigga be eating tampons and shit, bro.
Yeah, he had a whole roll of toilet paper. That could be you.
Crazy. Hey, didn't he watch my show before?
I mean,
he did.
I did see that he commented, but I didn't like. I feel like he's one of the main people that people make fake accounts of.
But it was verified.
Yeah, I think. Okay, yeah. So maybe we need a screenshot if somebody wants to find that.
Please find Shoe Nice watching at the end of the day, please.
That's so lit. Shoe Nice is such a fucking. But you know, he ruined his whole life off of YouTube fame. He like lost his family and shit.
That's not funny, but it's not funny.
No, it's kind of funny. Just because like, you know,
it's not funny.
Just because like it kind of revealed him as like kind of a crappy person for the most part. Like when he blew up and left his family for YouTube fame, and then lost all the YouTube fame because obviously people just didn't want to watch a new video every day of a guy eating something crazy.
I mean, you're talking to a nigga who eat crayons and shit. What's wrong with his fucking brain?
But you don't think that you don't respect that as a pastime, eating crayons?
He could be doing worse things. He can be eating homeless people's ass.
I've done it. It's disgusting. Last night I was flicking around on YouTube and I seen a video by one of these dudes who does eating competitions, and he's got like a big YouTube channel, a couple million subscribers. And this is this dude's life. Every day he's just on the road, and he goes to different restaurants that have like a challenge, you know, like a giant hamburger that's like 7 pounds. And he goes there and he'll eat the whole thing. And one of the things that he does is pretty funny is he goes like this. This is how he eats. On his knees so that the food can digest better.
Have you heard this?
Feels weird.
Have you heard this show called Man vs. Food? That's literally the same premise of the show that's on the Food Network. Very popular.
I've seen like a documentary at some point that this dude was in, because his whole thing is that he goes, Atlas.
No.
That's his signature.
There's a nigga It's a show called Man vs. Food. It's popular for many years. He
Right.
goes to every town and he does the challenges of the food. It's exactly what you said.
So you never thought about becoming a professional eater, though? Pause.
No. You know one thing I did think about being? A movie film critic.
Really?
Yep, like an Eep and a Roper nigga.
This movie is good.
No, not like that. I will get right in depth
Or a
with it.
fashion critic.
I will
That
get right in
shirt
depth
is
with it.
good.
Not fashion.
Andy Bernard has. I'm stealing it from Andy Bernard. Did anyone else get that? I forget.
Office.
I could be a food critic. This muffin is bad.
They were like, so how's the tilapia?
Yeah.
It is terrible.
Yeah.
I would
That
only
kind of thing.
see Eben and Roper. That's why I like them. They either have a thumbs up or a thumbs down. How's that bagel, AD?
See, to me, it's
Dead.
Siskel and Ebert. Roper.
Who's
Jesus Christ.
Cisco?
Siskel. It was Siskel and
Like
Ebert.
Thong Song Cisco?
No, that's Cisco. Siskel and Ebert was the original, and then one of the fools died. Siskel died, so then
And
it
so you
became,
got Roger?
and then you get Roger and Roper or whatever the fuck you just said, Grover.
I think another one died. There's only one guy now.
I mean, it's sad, but it's true. It's like Siskel and Ebert was great, but you know,
Nigga, I thought you said Cisco.
remember?
Did
Did you perceive him as gay when you were a kid?
No, nigga. Let me tell you, it's a funny ass meme, and it makes perfect sense. It said Jesus walked on water, but Cisco walked on bitches.
Right.
You can't be gay. You just walking all over the fans like this, motherfucker.
Can we get a fact check though? Was Cisco ever confirmed to be?
I don't think Cisco was ever gay.
You don't think?
Nah.
What do you think he's doing now?
I think he's still performing the thong song.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that actually probably the pandemic has put a real pinch on the thong song revenue flow since he can't go perform it.
Maybe if he owned some of the royalties, he'd be good.
You don't think he does?
I don't know. Them deals back then was bad
You
as
gotta get
fuck.
a little bit though. What about just having silver hair in general? You ever want to do that?
No. Maybe if my superhero dreams really do come true, I'm gonna have to change my hair color.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's something you were tweeting about the other day. You said, I hope I get cast in a superhero movie. And I was just thinking, I'm like, superhero movies are like pretty big deals, and like
No.
you got a ways to go before they're gonna let you be Iron Man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I ain't talking about Marvel. I'm just talking about like I could be on The Boys, bro. I will fit in with that show perfectly.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a little difference between you and what's his name though.
A-Train?
Yeah.
It's because he's black?
No, he's in better shape than you.
It
You
doesn't
gotta
have to
you
be
gotta
in
get
shape.
ripped. Is that what you're doing? Is that why you're doing the boxing classes? Because you want to be a
I'm
superhero
losing a
in a
little.
movie?
I'm losing. Spoiler alert.
I'm feeling pretty good, but I just ate a fucking McDonald's hamburger because these guys are buying Pokemon cards, and they're getting them from like Happy Meal packs now. Apparently, this is a thing. Yuri just goes and spends $50. We gotta pay him less, so he won't be able to do that anymore.
That's what he does with his fucking paycheck. I'm about
tell
to go
him-
buy 10 McDonald's.
I'm gonna tell you, Yuri,
Happy Meals.
you are getting your pay cut, but it's for your own good, so you can't buy Pokemon cards. Laura, you too. I don't listen. Okay, I have an honest question for you.
Yeah.
There's someone who works for us. No, not for us.
For us, by us, FUBU.
There is someone we know. They wake up in the morning, their girlfriend's crying, right? And apparently the issue was that her tampon got lost inside of her. Not Laura.
I was like,
Laura would like to make it clear, not her.
I was like, Lord.
The question is, so then this person has to spend a good chunk of the morning and possibly afternoon attending to them while they're at the gynecologist or wherever you bring a woman who's lost something inside their vagina. They can't find it. She swears it's in there. Is he allowed to miss work to tend to, like, is he allowed to call in and not say, it's not that he's sick, it's that his partner has lost something within herself?
I mean, is he a simp? Because
Yes.
Okay, well, if he's there for moral support, then I guess. But me,
You
the
wouldn't do
show
it.
must go on.
Even if there's no real show.
I've had condoms get lost in women before.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. That's hot.
No, it's not hot.
But you're not bringing them to the doctor to help them figure out what's going on?
Yeah, it's not me.
Would you, okay, say it was your employee,
Okay.
your studio. Your engineer calls in,
Yes.
and this is why. His girlfriend has lost a tampon inside of her own vaginal canal.
I would wonder first, how big is the vaginal canal to be lost in?
Okay, well, you're allowed to work. You're allowed to wonder about the size of her vagina, I guess. It's not really about that. It's about how would you feel about him as an employee? If it was my employee, I'd be totally okay with it. For the record, these things happen.
Honestly, when he came in, I would probably have to turn my back because I'll be laughing. Like, you fucking simp. Your girl lost a tampon in her body, and you want to be there at the gynecologist like a little punk.
So you really took a lot of pride in not being there for your lover.
It depends on what's it for.
But, like, don't you think that you should be there for her during her hardest times? You are such a Playboy Cardi that would miss the birth of their child to play PS5 with Uzi.
I've never missed the birth of my children.
This only happens twice. That's not really saying much. It's not.
I've never missed the birth of my children.
He said it like it was something to be so proud of. Like, hey, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, honestly, like, if the roles was reversed, would you want your girl... Like, let's say you get a condoma stuck up your butt because you probably do some shit like that.
It might happen.
Yes, it
You
might
never
happen.
know.
So, would you want Lena to be there with you while they're trying to, like, remove it or something like that?
It really depends on the level of intensity of the pain and how deep the kendama went. Because, like, I could imagine like getting it up to here would be like one level of ass insertion that, like, I think I could handle. I don't want to, but I think I could. As soon as we have to go past the cups, this is where we're getting into the territory of really having intense anal control. Like,
I don't want to talk about it no more. I shouldn't have brought it up.
If you could make it past the
I
cups.
don't want to talk about it no more, man.
I mean, I'm just saying. Apparently, you've never thought about putting things in a butt.
But is a tampon really that bad if it gets stuck, lost in you?
Yeah, and especially
Like, what's the worst that can happen?
and the doctor's saying it's not in there. But the girl is saying yes, it is.
The plot thickens. If the doctor says it's not there, it's not there.
Yeah. What if it's what do they call it? A hypochondriac. You think that you have all kinds of diseases, or you think that you have different pieces of plastic lost inside your vaginal canal.
I think my homie should break up with her.
I hate that idea.
She may make up something about him that didn't happen. That's what I'll be thinking about.
If it does come out that she's lying intentionally to mislead
doctor
him,
can't find it.
So you trust doctors all of a sudden?
Don't bring it up. I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this one. Leave that shit alone. I know exactly where you're going with this one.
Okay, let's change the subject. This weekend, I took another step deep into the world of classic black film. Mean Girls 2. No. Poetic Justice.
I know. You text me and you had some concerns.
I feel like the fact that this movie exists is pretty iconic, but I don't feel like the movie itself is really that discussed or remembered because it's not really that good of a movie.
For the black culture, it is a great movie. Now, let me break something down to you. Movies back then, period, though, there was a lot of, like, 90s nostalgia, like, cringy. It wasn't really about the acting part of it now versus movies now where you have to, like, really, like, I don't think half of the movies made in the 90s could come out in today's times.
That's what
survive.
I'm saying, is that it feels like the fact that Janet Jackson and Tupac did a movie and that they made out in the movie when they were both young as fuck and totally in their prime, that was pretty iconic. The fact that Q-Tip is in the movie and he gets domed out within the first 5 minutes, that's pretty iconic. But when I was actually watching the movie, I'm like, I don't feel like I've seen much of this. Like, I don't feel like I've heard people talk about the actual movie that much. It wasn't my favorite movie of this generation. But I totally agree that, like, it was just like a different standard. Because the one thing that is like a stylistic innovation about Poetic Justice to me that probably didn't really exist in, like, you know, sort of hood, like hip hop adjacent movies at the time was the fact that, you know, you're watching Boys in the Hood, you know, Menace, etc. For the most part, you're kind of viewing all this through the lens of the rap of the gangster, essentially. When you watch Poetic Justice, you get to see a lot of this killing and whatnot from the perspective of this sweet, sensitive young girl who writes poetry, and it sort of throws a very different framing on how crazy shit was at that time. And that's the reason why I think that the movie was valuable, like that innovation of, like, okay, let's because, you know, that essentially is kind of like what made Kendrick so interesting. Is like, this is like a fly on the wall type perspective of what's going on. You know, it's like I think that's important. So I think that was probably the thing that I was most interested in.
Even like movies like The Goonies and shit like that I know.
I never seen The Goonies. I gotta get on that. Throw that on the list.
But I'm just saying, like the what's the other one that all the white people like, The Breakfast Club or shit? Like even fucking Grease. Like Grease couldn't come out the same way that it is right now as it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of the reason why people make these reboots and these remakes and shit. Like you watch the first It, but it's like now you have to make it for this standard now for this people because the bar has been set so high when it comes to cinema.
No, yeah, I mean, even with like, you know, the bar just keeps like when you look at how big the magnifying glass is on everything in the culture, like in order for a rapper to really stand out at this point, it is very, very hard. Like you just really can't be like a competent rapper. You have to like come with a different style, a different flow, a different energy, a different level of star power. There just really has to be something about you that stands out. Like, you know, people who come to mind in recent times, somebody like Pooh Shiesty all of a sudden has a shitload of attention on him, but he very much like came out with a different flow that people weren't used to really hearing. And then he himself is like a pretty interesting character. It's like, all right, people can get excited about Pooh Shiesty, but so often you see it over and over and over where a rapper will be trying to come out and do something, but their style is too similar to stuff that we're already used to. I've heard so many rappers over the years that basically just sounded like a pretty good rapper who was like very, very, very influenced by Kendrick or whoever. And this is insanely hard to stand out unless you're bringing something new to the table.
And let me tell you something too. Do you know one of the first Kevin Hart movies he was in?
Who?
It was a Rockefeller movie.
Kevin
Hart, my bad. Who did I say?
You said Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, Kevin Hart. Paper Soldiers. You need to watch that too. That's one of Kevin Hart's first
back in the day.
movies, bro. And it's like even back then, like the time, like Dipset and Rockefeller when they were coming out with state property and shit, like them movies was hard for us in the community and shit like that. Like that was gangster. Like our favorite rappers are making these movies even back then. The Hot Boys, bro. Have you ever seen the Hot Boys movie?
Oh yeah.
Shit was crazy. You know what I mean? And you know, like I said, a lot of the even now, you can't make a Boys in the Hood in 2021 that people are gonna rock with and feel like it's authentic. You know what I mean? Just or a fucking menace to society. Like I don't think that could be replicated, and that's why people go back and watch shit like Poetic Justice and watch those type of movies because it's from an era, and that type of storytelling it was different back then. It wasn't seen before, and even like you said, your parents seen Straight Outta Compton. They was just like blown away by the shit, right?
And they didn't realize that this was literally the music you weren't allowing me to listen to when I was in second grade. And now you're looking at it as like an outsider watching this movie, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is very like notable, and like it's so interesting that these guys accomplished something and they're from this fucking awful place. And it's like, yeah, cool. I wish you had like been a little bit more understanding when I was fucking going through puberty enjoying this music.
Yeah, you know, same as me too, because my grandma, rest in peace, she used to tell me all the time, like, Steve Harvey said they're going to end hip hop. And I'm like, Granny, they ain't about to end hip hop. So, you know what I mean? Just, she said, Steve Harvey said on the radio, they're going to end hip hop. And being from Compton, I went through the same shit, bro. My grandma didn't want to hear that shit. I remember when I first recited some Eminem lines, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying. Like, you know what I mean? My granny's like, what the? Like, about to lose her fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hip hop. I gotta watch the Griselda movie. Anybody see it?
Nah, but I would take a look. I would take a look at it.
Any like there needs to, because like when you think about Boys in the Hood, Men's Society, etc. Like I feel like those movies, if there was like an updated, like a new version of those movies, I feel like they would be able to do very well in theaters.
See, but I disagree. Depending on who it is, because I don't feel like
you got to bring in stars. You got to have Lil Baby in it. You got to, the person making the movie has to like incorporate a bunch of people in rap, but it's like do it in like a really like well done way.
I mean, how people are gonna view it, because I feel like back then. Now, like you can go to World Star, you could just surf on Instagram and Twitter and see murders, and like it's so much shit now that you can go to LA Hood Media and watch some LA street shit all day if you want to. So it's just like I feel like you would have to really do some totally different, maybe like the last dope LA movie like that I could sit there and say that was adjacent to the hood was like what's that shit called? Cool. I think what's it called? Cool. Where they have the Bitcoin shit in there. Somebody quote me on that, whatever that is though. But it's about these guys. They start fucking selling drugs on Bitcoin and shit like that.
Really?
And it had like it had like Cap G in there. It had a lot of dope people in there and shit like that. But that was kind of like, all right, this is something that reminds me of the older movies, and I ain't been looking like that in a while.
It's just got to be the right person to put their energy behind it. Okay, so here's the question: what did you do this weekend? Because it was definitely more interesting than what I did this weekend, which is approximately nothing.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I cannot forget about talking about Snowfall, bro. Snowfall is an embodiment of the old cinema and things of that. That's real Los Angeles. Whoever's directing it, John Singleton, rest in peace, but whoever's doing it now, shit's fucking incredible. Watch that shit.
I'm gonna put that on the list.
Bro, it's one of the best shows ever.
Well, we knocked Poetic Justice out now, but we got
Snowfall
more.
is next level.
Snowfall. I need to add that to the list. Somebody DM me that. Actually, don't DM me that because I can't look at my Instagram DMs and I'm furious about it.
And the 4th fucking season is coming this month.
4th season. Oh, so it's still coming out.
Bro, it's about how crack got into Los Angeles in the 80s. Yeah. And how
Me and AD selling crack like the 80s.
And they showed how the FBI was involved with it to basically, they were allowing certain shit to happen so they can fund the war. And
I choose not to believe any of that.
it's the truth though.
I think that the drugs just came here on their own.
No.
I don't know anything about it, but it just doesn't seem likely to me that the government was bringing drugs in. So I'm just not going to ever look into it and not believe it also.
They were allowing it. It's a proven fact. FBI, my guy.
I don't think they knew what the threat was.
They looked at the bigger picture, basically.
I would prefer to stay ignorant on this one. I don't know what the hell's going on.
All right. Your ancestors supplied
Listen,
cocaine to us.
We've been blamed for enough.
No, y'all ain't been blamed for enough.
We have been blamed, and
No.
oftentimes because we were guilty.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm not really like looking to add things to the list of things I should feel low key guilty
Your
about.
ancestors put cocaine in our communities
and
liquor stores.
I put cocaine up my nose for a long time. A lot of it.
Yes, and that's the difference.
It was hard to get a boner. Don't tell me I ain't struggled.
See, but that was the difference. They made having coke that white people had, you'll get lesser time
Right. No, that's
than
bad,
a black person having crack cocaine. So they fucked us up, man.
Mm.
It's all right now. We can sit next to each other and pod
and smoke crack and
you can
snort
say
coke.
and you can say gay jokes and it's all good.
Isn't that weird? Like multiculturalism apparently works at least a little bit of the time. Like if this was 30 years ago, you would be Ice Cube and you would hate me because you would say that I was the white devil and we would just be yelling at each other the whole time, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure he had a white friend.
Who?
Ice Cube.
For sure. He didn't like Jerry Heller though.
Them having a podcast together probably wouldn't have been.
Oh, no.
I wish we could look back on that. Why didn't they have podcasts back then? They so could have. There's just nobody had thought of it.
I like to think that my last day of No Jumper, I come in with the bat and I just destroy everything like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Your last day before you sign the check with sign the contract with Revolt
With Kevin Samuels.
or Zeus. Sign the contract with Zeus.
Oh no. For the love of AD, I'm out of here, No Jumper.
It's possible. How do you feel? Like I feel like you being on the Kevin Samuels interview was like the biggest thing in recent memory for you. Like all of a sudden the whole world is tapping in. Like, oh, AD, you helped bring Kevin Samuels to this platform. You're raising awareness. Everyone's getting red pilled.
I really was like, to be a fan of somebody and to sit and just get game that you didn't hear already.
We were very, very engaged. Yeah. We were just both staring at him. Everybody said you were just nodding the whole time.
I was. I was agreeing with it. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm like applying that shit to, how I move and shit like that. Yeah. It's bad, bro.
What, does Kevin Samuels kind of make you want to get your life together and just like really settle down? And
I feel like my life was already together.
No.
What? I'm making a lot of money for myself. I drive a nice car. I got a lot of shit going on.
He's preaching marriage. You've yet to tie the knot. You got commitment issues.
Wait a minute. Wait, no. He technically is not preaching marriage. He says that more people would be happy if they got married.
You should join his Facebook group.
Nah. I'm not. Nah.
You're not on the market?
Nah. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I don't know. It's good.
Next question.
I haven't really seen the blowback from the Kevin Samuels thing. I haven't seen like the angry feminists yet.
But I think that this interview can change a lot of people's perspective, women wise, on him because the difference in the dynamic was you're talking to men and it wasn't like, I think Here comes Housephone now.
Housephone's here.
Starting show.
He's playing fucking Pooh Shiesty off his phone and shit. Where's Yuri?
I'm not listening to you, Pooh Shiesty.
I think people understood him more watching that interview.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, like, I don't see a woman watching that like, okay, this nigga's a total dirtbag. Like,
right.
what they tried.
You know
to
about
say.
Kevin Samuels yet?
I have no idea who that is, but I saw you interviewed him the other day.
Bro,
Going up, bro.
The fucking goat.
Well, like, what's up? First of all, how y'all doing?
What's poppin'?
What up? Wait,
COVID
okay,
gang.
so who is he? Where is he from? What does he do?
You give him your explanation of Kevin
All
Samuels.
right, basically, Kevin Samuels, the women fucking hate him, because he basically, women call him to his show, kind of like a podcast, and they'll ask him questions. And all the women usually say like, all right, I want a 6-figure guy. I want a guy that's like super tall. That does, basically,
Oh, I do know who this
And
is.
then he
Yeah.
hits him with
He's
the
like, what do
reality
you
check.
bitches bring to the
He's
table?
like, you weigh 389
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah, he hits him like
and
that.
You got 2 kids, and you look like a whale, and you're just not gonna get a baller. Sorry. So
And they get mad at him for that.
well, sometimes they get mad, but it feels like a lot of people.
the most
like,
part, they do.
More often than not, it feels like everybody agrees with him and thinks that a lot of the people who call in are fucking deluded.
I think now they do that now because it makes sense though. And then too, it's just like if the roles was reversed. If Housephone said, "Hey, bro, I want a girl like Beyonce,"
I want the Claremont twins, but I don't got Claremont twins.
And I
money.
refuse
Yeah,
to be in
and
a
I say-
relationship until I get a Claremont twin.
yeah, that's stupid.
Actually, that's a real thing with me. So
Yeah?
yeah, I love them. They follow me on Instagram.
Anything
Really?
can happen.
Maud Summers was one of them.
That's I forgot about
Isn't
that.
that crazy to imagine?
I forgot about that. That's crazy.
I saw them together.
Shout out to them. I love them.
Saw them together and immediately just started imagining them fucking.
I feel like people do that with everybody, every couple relationship.
Sounds like something a guy that makes a lot of money off of OnlyFans would do.
Yeah,
You ever
right.
watch my shit on Pornhub?
No.
Okay.
What?
I was just wondering.
One time,
Do you ask everybody that you encounter?
Never. I never asked anyone. I just thought of it.
one time my baby mama was like, "Look at Adam." She
On
was on
Pornhub?
fucking Reddit or something, bro.
Oh, what?
Reddit.
She was trying to find fucking evidence that you were involved with something bad, and she finds me.
Probably.
She finds
She
me
probably
balls
was.
deep.
Probably.
Yo, I'm gonna say the realest shit I
I
ever
scrolled
wrote.
past it on my homepage. And I'm like, oh my god.
You ready? You ready for the realest shit I ever wrote?
Go ahead.
I got like real deal premature ejaculation problems now because I didn't have sex for like a couple months after the baby, and then now every time
Ain't the
we
baby only a couple months old?
yeah, but I mean for the first 2 months after we had the baby, now lately we've been hooking up, bro. I'm busting nuts so goddamn fast.
I got something for you. The motherfucking Rhino,
Blue-
man.
No.
I was thinking the blue
Blue
chew.
chews, yeah.
Why they ain't send us none?
But the thing is
Let
like,
me be the fucking trial for it or
listen,
something.
do you really want to be popping Blue Chew and like hanging out with a
Yes.
huge throbbing boner when you have to like take care of the kid and shit, like in between hooking
You
up?
wouldn't do it that.
What?
Put Parker to sleep and get cracking, Blue Chew
But I
style.
thought the Blue Chew or the Rhino lasts like a long ass time.
They do.
Why don't you just
Sometimes-
let the baby cry in the other room?
No.
Imagine. That's so hot. Just hearing a whale in the other room on the other side of the house.
Sometimes I gotta go just sit in the car.
No,
Knowing
once,
the baby's being traumatized by you ignoring her. Oh, it's so hot.
once the baby like is able to like, hold its own bottle and shit, then you're good.
I don't think that's the deciding factor when they're good.
I don't think so either. But
Yeah.
I don't have a kid, so don't listen to
But,
me,
all right,
guys.
so what happens after you pop a Rhino and you bust your first nut of the sex capade? How long till you get another boner off a Rhino?
maybe like 40 seconds.
40 seconds? They're that powerful?
It ain't no noodle, bro. Sometimes you could just keep going.
I'm starting to feel like I've really been like,
Cheated.
jipping my girl out of like good sexual experiences. I'm over here taking an hour or two to get a fucking boner number 2.
Sounds like you need some more coke.
Huh?
Coke
Yeah.
makes it so hard to get a boner.
For real?
It makes it hard to keep one. If I already have one, it's staying there, but then
There's a degree to which doing some coke will make you the horniest motherfucker on earth, but then there's also a degree of which you just
You can
done
go-
too much
you
and you're
can
not going to be able to
plateau.
get hard and you're fucked.
Bro,
Yeah,
when
you can
when
plateau.
you mix the Rhino with as much tequila as I consume, you be 5 days.
Now you got
5
me picturing
days.
your dick like that, right? With an your dick is an adjustable
man,
arm.
Rhino and tequila. Bro, at this point, I'm pretty sure your girl is just like roofing you with rhinos and just.
If I come into work one day and they're like, "Oh, AD's dead. He
No,
had a
don't
heart
say that.
attack,"
Don't say
like,
that. Oh my God.
I'll be like, oh,
speaking
"He had a
evil
heart
of me.
attack." I'm like, all right, yeah, that sounds.
You know what?
That's what he gets for mixing all this tequila and Rhino. Fuck.
Tequila and Rhino. No, the homie said the other day he took a perk, a Blue Chew, Xan, and Adderall and drank and fucked the shit out of his
that
bitch.
That's
nigga-
Russian roulette.
That nigga's lucky he's not in Narnia
That's
right
what
now,
I-
bro.
Yeah, what
I
was his
said.
life like at that moment? I feel like
Well,
that's what Chapo was on when he did his first interview. Remember that?
What? No.
When Chapo did the podcast, he was a fucking mollied out, zanned out demon, bro. He was cackling. He was losing his mind. He's so
He's
much
like,
more.
all my ops in heaven or some shit like
he's
that.
so chill and normal now. He was fucking crazy when I did that interview.
Yeah,
I used to
he
fuck with Adderall, but it used to have me like real
Shit.
jittery.
I might need to take a piece right now.
Go for it. You got to split one.
Time release.
You want to? I got a 30 on me.
You guys got Oxy on you?
No, yo,
I'll take part of that.
Yo, what?
Got any blow?
Whose man's is this?
I was talking to
I'm glad you came too, bro.
Dub. Wow, I was getting too gay.
He was
What
he,
the?
he was taking it too far.
his gay meter was.
It was only y'all. It was only y'all two. It was only y'all two. That's why
He's
he
out
was
here
like,
trying to convince me his dick got a fucking kink in it.
a kickstand.
The kickstand. You got kickstand dick you're talking about? God damn, you dragging the head on the ground and shit? That's fucked up.
oh my god.
Wow.
So what's up, man?
I saw Poetic Justice. I just got done telling about
Oh my fucking god. Why?
it. When's the
why
last time you saw it? You remember anything?
Tupac had a White Sox hat on?
Yeah. There's
don't
one
think
part
you've
of it.
seen the movie.
He's wearing a backwards White Sox hat. And
Yeah.
it's so like.
And it says White
wow,
Sox on
like,
it.
because in movies.
And he was a mailman.
In movies, you never see people really wearing stuff with brands on it because they have to get it cleared and stuff. But back then, it probably wasn't as big a deal. Yeah, he was a mailman. He was a lit man. Before BFB the Pac-Man, there was Tupac in Poetic Justice, even though obviously it was a fictional character.
But we could say that BFB the Pac-Man's life trajectory was predicted by Tupac.
He needs to do a photo shoot where he's like
He's like,
one of Tupac's scenes or whatever, except he's like 4 Tupacs.
he should just be like shirtless.
You know when I felt corny
Eight
as
Pac.
fuck though? Oh my god, this is why Poetic Justice was like the most mortifying experience for me. Is because me
This is
and-
Black History Month. You can't even start this
okay,
argument.
It's not that okay. So earlier that day, I had sex with my girl, and like I said, I have absolutely no boner control right now, and is obviously busting a nut in like 30 seconds. And I'm like, oh, I'm telling her, I'm like, we gotta do it again later. You gotta let me get a couple more rounds in. Then we're watching. You're sucking the thumb. No, then we're watching Poetic Justice, and his corny ass friend who's brushing his hair the whole movie, and he's sleeping in the back of the mail truck with the girl. He fucks the girl in the back of the mail truck. He nuts super fucking fast, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna get you again. We're gonna go again." And it's exactly the same thing that I had just said to my girl, and like clearly the scene in the movie is meant to clown on this dude. I'm sitting
you
there
felt like
feeling
that?
like the
You supposed to offer her
fucking
juice.
biggest dummy.
Supposed to offer a juice.
Yeah, you like, you want some
Quick.
water or something?
You want some juice?
Why juice?
I don't know. It's just a standard.
Just water.
There's water or something. Offer a beverage in between.
I'm not giving her juice. She's not drinking sugar right now.
Okay, why? Because the baby, you don't want the baby. consuming
Eliminating sugar from your diet is probably one of the biggest things you can do to lose weight.
That's a fact. Are you saying your girl needs to lose weight? Or what do you?
She's trying to lose weight.
Okay.
She just had a baby.
I was going to say, like, whoa, hold on.
I'm forcing her to lose
I'm
weight.
like, yo, relax,
lose
bro.
weight or this is over.
Like, yo.
Oh my God!
Get in shape.
I'm like, relax.
No,
Jesus.
but she was trying to lose weight for a couple of weeks, but still having some sugar in her diet, like fruit and stuff. And then she
Yeah.
took the fruit out of her diet, and boom, she starts dropping weight like crazy. It's really fucking. It's
Yeah,
weird.
when-
Like fruit
whenever
is
I
good
just-
for you, but if you want to lose weight, it's
Yeah,
kind
natural
of
sugar,
it's
though.
your enemy. Huh?
It got sugar in it though, right?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Yeah, well, you got to stay away from that. I like this fit. This is a dope fit.
Dope. Yeah. Shout out to my guy. Yeah, man.
Dope fiend.
My guy Rob. My guy Rob.
haven't
He
been-
actually bought the most expensive baseball card in existence, and he went TMZ everything. My homie Rob.
Oh, the other day, this thing that happened, like
Yeah,
a $2
that's
million baseball card or some
That's,
shit.
that's my
What?
homie Rob. He owns dope.
Really?
And he bought
Yeah,
a
that's
$2
my
million
guy.
baseball card. I don't know if Dope is Dope doing that well.
Is that how you got in the game? You were
standing.
standing outside of Dope in line, just copping hella dope pack. You just pulling up with mad dope fitted, spilling out the dope
And that's
bag.
actually the name of the movie that I was talking about. I didn't know the name of it. The name is Dope.
Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah. What
I
movie's
never
that?
seen that.
You never seen Dope?
Which one?
Was
They
it-
like selling Bitcoin and shit.
No,
Some
I've
joints
never
of
seen
Bitcoin.
that.
That was
Fire.
before Bitcoin was like that popping.
Exactly.
If you had Bitcoin back then, it'd be now worth
Bro,
10 times, 20 times
If
more.
I would have watched that movie and put all my money into Bitcoin, I would own No Jumper right now.
That's a fact.
You probably have your own thing.
No, I would
It
own
probably-
No Jumper.
you making a lot of money probably wouldn't result in you buying No Jumper.
I would buy No Jumper.
Is that
and
your
change it to
plan?
No Jumper number 2.
That's why you always buy lottery tickets, so you can hopefully just buy the business from me.
Are you assuming that he buys lottery tickets, or do you know this for a fact?
He just looks like the type.
Oh my fuck!
I've never bought a lottery ticket in my life.
It's Black History Month.
Yeah,
And
why are
just-
you making it about race?
Who else?
What else? What other characteristic could AD possibly have aside from being black? No, I'm assuming that he buys lottery tickets because he just, you know, Keep in mind, he's always bragging about he stayed up till 7 a.m. playing fucking 2K and playing against these
Okay, all
Mexicans,
right, okay.
cooking these. He seems like a gambler. You know, he's always talking about.
I am a gambler.
I'm playing blackjack. I'm doing this. I assume he
Okay.
got some
When I
lottery
go to
tickets.
Vegas,
okay.
I go to the crap table, bro, and I'll stay there.
Don't crap out. Don'tcrapout.com. High Roller 777 new drop
He
coming soon.
refuses to get into poker with me.
Bro, I said I would.
That shit look boring as
I
fuck.
literally told this nigga I would go to the tournaments with him. I would play with him.
I
But
play
like,
online.
yeah, he plays like fake poker.
He's trying to hold the black guy
Yeah,
down. He doesn't want to put him on poker, bro.
I'm gonna put you on Phil Ivey. I'm gonna give you a Phil Ivey documentary. You
showed me him already.
History. Yes.
Wait,
he was
but
dope.
okay.
Black and ill.
Can I ask you a question? So can you go to the poker table, the real poker table in Vegas, and like go crazy because you know all this knowledge, or like,
Yeah.
is it different from the online?
Online
game?
is so much harder than real life
Really?
because there's so much more competition online. Online,
Yeah.
you're playing against everybody all over the world that wants to play. If you go to Vegas, it's just like
You and
some
five
drunk
guys.
businessman and shit. So
Yeah.
it's like in real life, it's kind of like the play is a lot worse.
I was
Okay.
playing blackjack for
So why don't you
shots
just
this
go?
weekend.
Why don't you just like go be like a fucking blackjack shark and just
I don't play blackjack. I play poker.
whatever? Why don't you just go and just play that, like act like you're bad at it, and then just make a lot of money?
Because if I were to go play tournaments in real life, I'd be playing one tournament all day. And when I play like on a Sunday, when I'm playing poker for like fucking 12 hours, it's like I'm playing 12 tournaments at once. So it's like way more action.
12
I would be
tournaments
so-
at once.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I would. What
the fuck is wrong with you?
It would be so boring for me to play in real life. I've been like too jaded by just playing online all these years.
Yeah, because you've been playing since you were like not a kid.
That's how I made.
I feel like
a
you've never
living.
been a kid.
2003, 2004, 2005. I was like the only
Playing
way
poker?
I was making money. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you've been doing this.
And then I started that BMX website. Let's tell Adam's tale. Let's tell the tale of 22 again.
And let's tell how
Have
I'm
you-
gonna own No
But there's
Jumper.
so many people that don't even know anything about my early hustle and stuff just
Yeah.
because it was so goddamn long ago. It's like, why would I even want to tell anyone anything that happened 20 years ago?
Sorry, my phone's still on.
Josh didn't take Housephone's phone.
God damn it, Josh.
God damn it.
This girl text me a video of her titties while I was driving, and I almost crashed. They were so nice.
Oh no.
Are you sure that they were
Black no
titties?
jumper.
I fucked my shit up
What'd you do? You stab somebody?
punching people.
When you got into a fight?
A couple of them.
He's in boxing
You got into
class.
a couple of.
You got in a
boxing
fight
class.
this weekend?
Boxing class.
Stop. You would have
Nah,
told
nah,
me
nah.
right away.
Boxing class.
You did not
What
get in a
happened?
fight
No,
this weekend.
tell us what happened.
Boxing class. I was
You beat up
playing.
another YouTuber?
No, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I know,
I
right?
never touched a YouTuber or
Oh,
anybody.
right.
I never touched anybody.
Right.
Wait, no, because nigga, I went to the boxing class and my hand wasn't fucked up like that.
It was the rap that got me.
Now I'm gonna be honest,
You stapled it together. Like, I gotta keep this thing tight.
bro. I was punching the fuck out of that shit, and my hands literally felt like I couldn't even open them afterwards.
Oh, the bag?
Bro.
Oh yeah.
No, I was punching with the instructor guy. Like it was my first day and it was everybody else's. They had already been there.
You
When'd you go?
did a boxing class? When was this?
like last week, but I'm gonna start going every week though.
Was this because you saw that one vlog where I said that I don't think that you've ever worked out in your life?
No, I didn't even know you said that. Fuck you.
Is it because you see me boxing?
No, I didn't see you boxing
The eye of
either.
the tiger?
It was when we were talking about doing the weight loss challenge, and I was like, bro, I don't think I have a really hard time imagining Housephone like deciding to work out and going to the gym. I'm like,
I can find
I
you-
don't think he's ever been to 24-hour fitness and just like
Oh,
hit
I-
the treadmill all day.
I had a,
I used to go
I
there
had a
look
membership.
For,
I
look for
could-
the bitches.
Bro, well, because I worked at Jamba Juice, so it's like I would get off work, take the train to 24-hour fitness on Crenshaw, and then walk home from there. And then I would skateboard everywhere, which was also really good
I used to live
cardio.
around the corner from there.
Yeah, I still, I gotta stop.
Stop it.
Almost did it
closer
again.
and closer. House phone
Every
pinpoints his
every
He loves
week,
airing himself out.
every fucking week.
It's his thing.
I love airing myself
If I
out.
wanted to find you, you didn't give up enough
Oh, I
information
know.
to find you.
I know.
Yeah, but why would you want to kill Housephone?
I wouldn't want to kill him. I'm
Not
just
you,
saying.
just someone in general. Why would they want to kill
Does
Housephone?
anybody want to kill anybody?
Why would
for
somebody
anything?
want to kill me?
Why would anybody want to kill?
Why would somebody want to kill Adam?
Who's trying to kill you?
Somebody.
You. With your gay jokes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill him with homosexuality. Yeah, that's real. Bro, tell me why Duno was talking about how he fucking got shot in the foot, like on some Meg Thee Stallion shit, and nobody believed him. And then he
Who's
goes to
Duno?
just like
The homie.
he's like a Mexican Instagram comedian and shit.
He's
he makes
hilarious.
music and stuff too. But he fucking told
He's
me
fucking hilarious.
that
Shout out Duno.
he got shot in the foot and nobody believed him. And then he goes to the hospital and they pull the bullet out of his foot.
And then what did his friend say after?
I don't know. Like the block got shot up, but nobody got hit. And then he said that he was actually behind a fence, and then all of a sudden he gets hit in the foot. But apparently the bullet went so deep into his foot that they couldn't see it. And I don't understand how you get shot and there's not.
I don't see it.
How is it not obvious that there's blood pouring out of the hole? I wish I had asked more follow-up questions, to be honest,
Yeah.
because this is kind of weird. But yeah, he said he got shot in the foot.
So he was like, what, like limping around? Yeah, I have so many questions now.
Right? Make the Stein style, though. I asked him if the person who did it was a small Canadian man.
Allegedly.
You interviewed him?
Allegedly.
Yes.
That's fire. When's that coming out?
I don't know. But it was pretty funny.
That's fire. Yeah, he's
Funny
hilarious. honestly.
I've seen people that got shot, bro, personally, and sometimes they don't bleed, and that's kind of worse when they don't bleed.
Yeah, 'cause that means
When
you're
you can't-
internally bleeding,
Not
right?
saying they internally bleed. You can't see the blood just rushing out and stuff like that. It's fucking
That's
weird.
worse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worse.
That
Yeah.
sounds crazy. Because that means all the blood is like stuck in you.
Bro, I've seen that shit happen a couple times, and that shit was fucking.
And that means you're bleeding out on the inside, which is probably fucking up your organs and everything else even more.
Whenever I imagine myself getting shot, it's always like in the thigh or like in the ass, like a big chunky meaty part where it doesn't really fuck anything up. It just looks cool, and I got a hole in my ass.
You think you're thick?
Yes, with
Okay.
2 C's. Yeah.
No.
That's why I'm gonna
No.
stay thick, so that when I get shot, it'll just
That
kind
was a
of
little sus.
absorb
AD,
into
I'm gonna
my
be
ass.
honest. That was the only sus thing I ever heard you say.
I
ever.
said, do you think you're thick?
What
he
is
said
that?
he has a meaty part. That's not
What are y'all
false.
niggas on, bro?
How do you not recognize that your ass is meaty?
I just said, do you think you're thick?
There's a lot of muscle and fat on your ass, no matter how big or small you are. It's like even if you are really, really skinny, your ass is still probably the meatiest, fattest part of your body, unless maybe your boobs, I guess, if you're a woman.
Yeah, it do be some.
Or if you're Lil Nas X with the titties.
Did you think that? My girl goes, oh my God. My girl goes, why did you do that? Why did you get
I
fake
don't
boobs?
think he
She
really
thought
did
that was real.
Yes, I'm like, hey, man, you've been just
Like,
you've
yeah,
been
she's been
breastfeeding
off the
too long.
internet.
You've been on the internet too much that you see a fucking dude with tits and you're like, oh, you got fake boobs?
Like
Wow.
that was just so obviously like a weird Photoshop thing. Like, how did anybody think? She
don't
thought
know.
that was real for real.
And I was like, oh, so you just assume because he's gay, you got fake tits. She goes, no, I assume that because he's got fake tits right here. I'm like, it's Photoshop.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah.
There's no way. Lena, I'm so disappointed.
She's not a hip hopper.
What does that got to do with
Hip hopper.
What is that got to do with?
Because if you were a hip hopper and you were really paying attention to the memes and shit, you would probably see Lil Nas X with fake tits and realize it's not real.
He's just like a master of the internet, and anybody who, you know what? I was actually thinking about his tits today, and,
Wow, that's hot, yeah.
thinking of. I was thinking about how like I wonder how many normal people actually thought that this was real.
Probably a big amount of
And if you just tell me that your girlfriend, who was like famous and in this realm of shit, thought that it was real for 2 seconds, that's crazy.
Okay, but if Lil Nas X did get some really fire tits implanted on him, would you titty fuck?
No,
No, because he's a guy.
I mean, okay, if Zay Hilfiger was like, let me collab on OnlyFans with you and Lena, but you gotta let me suck you off.
Come on.
Like I sucked the glass
Come on,
dildo.
come on.
Would you do it?
Why did YNJ do a song with Zay Hilfiger like 3 months before he dropped his glass dildo clip? When we had YNJ in here the other day, I was thinking about telling him, I'm like, so
Did you not bring that? You should.
I did not bring it up. I was thinking, I'm like, so you did a feature with my homie who sucks dildos on the internet for money. That's interesting, YNJ.
That's your homie.
What do you think he would have said? Like, I
He
think
would have been like,
video.
ooh, what the fuck? He probably does like 10 features a week. He would
I
have been
know
like, ooh.
exactly, yeah. Like, he mid-interview YNJ was just like breaking into verses and just doing
love
his
it.
verses the exact way they sound on his songs, where he's like
love it.
starting and stopping and shit. And it sounded crazy.
Bro, if you listen, like, he dropped his like deluxe, he dropped Coochie Land and he dropped Coochie Land Deluxe. So it's like, I want to say it's maybe like 30 or 40 songs on there, and they are all fire from front to back. I'm just listening to this nigga yell all day long, like,
Yo,
I
how
think it's
crazy
deluxe.
is it? He shows up, Y&J, to do the interview, and he's just got Louis Ray with him. And,
Duh.
I'm like, yo, you guys want to do it together?
That's his brother.
He's
Duh.
like, yeah, let's do it. But
No,
I had
that's-
no idea he was
that's
bringing
Rio's
him.
brother. Never
I had
mind.
no idea he was bringing him with me. So I'm in the bathroom taking a piss, like scrolling, like searching for some Louis Ray, looking through his Instagram, just trying to think of what I want to talk
you're
about.
peeing with no hands doing this.
I sit down to pee a
This
lot.
nigga got his dick out. He
And
got
I
his dick
can
out looking at Louis
I
Ray's
can scroll
Instagram.
with one hand and urinate in the other. Yeah,
That's why Black China walked out of the bathroom. You pissing all
Bro,
over
and
the
this
place.
nigga never flushed. Every time I go into the bathroom after him, it's just yellow pee marinating in the bathroom every time.
I'm from the East Coast where we don't flush after we piss.
Hey,
What's happening?
He just told us he's like this. He's like scrolling.
Sometimes I'll take a shit and I won't flush.
Ugh.
Just kidding. But no, I did do that the other day and my housekeeper found it.
Oh my god!
I know. I felt so bad.
You should have tipped her an extra 100 or something.
Oh, she encountered my doo-doo. I didn't even...
Was it like in one perfect log, or was
I don't
it-
remember what form of poop it was, but I'm pretty sure it was not a log. I'm pretty sure it was a fucking oil spill.
I'd have been like, it's the babies.
Blame it on the baby. The baby chose to use the bathroom.
The baby.
Actually, I emptied out the diaper. You should do it. Oh my gosh, I should tell you this off air. You should do like a weird like diaper prank on Lena with like chocolate or something and like
Stole the diaper on him.
yeah, like something like
But
that.
what's the prank? That the baby shit his diaper? The baby shits
No.
his diaper all the time?
No, you
No,
throw
no,
the
no,
shit
no.
diaper.
You like put the shit on her and like fill. But it's like a warmed up Snickers bar or something. You know?
Oh my god! I come into we just film her and I come up and just pow hit her with the diaper. Oh
She's
my
gonna be
God.
like, "What the fuck?" Like,
That would probably really not be good for our relationship. I feel like she'd be pretty like that's like the prankster relationships you see on Instagram and shit. Like, I hit you with a pie. I feel like my girl is like too much of a real human being. She'd be like, "What the fuck? Now I gotta take a shower again? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That's like
Yeah,
that's like them people that be in the stalls and they get like the fake, they get the chocolate and they just like touch somebody's foot and shit. People go crazy.
that's a crazy one.
I'll be
No.
dog shit
Speaking
out
of
somebody for that.
YouTubers doing crazy shit. Wait, how
Rest
does
in
he do-
peace, some dumbass.
Yeah, how does he do it?
Oh, 1090 Jake.
Jake.
Yeah, you rocking with me? I'm rocking with you.
Bro, he posted a video this morning. This YouTuber kid was doing a prank video with
I
knives,
think it was for TikTok, and they like ran up on a bunch of people with
running up on
knives
people
out.
with knives, trying to scare them. And this white nigga, they thought it was a nerd, pulled out the strap, pulled out the blammy, shot him 8 times, killed him.
8 is a lot.
8 is a lot. Wait, no.
their
I
fault.
might be, no. I'm mixing that video up with the other one he put about the guy that was got robbed for the weed. Never mind.
Okay.
I don't know how many times the YouTuber got shot, but he killed him. And that was it.
But what about the video? And that was an interesting scenario because it was for a fucking TikTok prank or whatever. That's
So
pretty
stupid.
insane. But the thing that I really thought was great, you see the video I sent you of the white guy? He's holding the huge stick and he's smashing the cop over the head with it.
No.
Shit was
And-
classic.
yeah, we sent it in the group chat. We fucking
read
and the cop really seems like he does not want
He
to
don't
kill
wanna- he don't
homie.
wanna kill him.
And then he just pop.
He shot him anyway?
And you're watching the bullets go into this guy's chest, and he's still coming for him. It's scary as
He
fuck.
has the stick like this, like he's trying to crack him open.
I got to show Housephone this so
Oh
we can
my
get.
God.
Let's get Housephone's live reaction to this.
Was the guy black?
No.
No,
I was about to say it's Black History Month. If he did it, he wasn't wrong.
No, I mean that was what a lot of people were kind of saying. Is
Like,
like
if he was
if
black,
this
he
guy
would've
was
got
black, think about how this would have gone over. Like
Like he would have got killed like way earlier.
that stick wouldn't have flew in the air.
That stick would have not even raised up out of his arms.
No,
I don't know. That would have been a little different. I'm
The
trying.
stick,
right here.
the stick would have been pulled before the stick got pulled.
All right, here we go.
Everybody get smoked.
The guy's commentary is insane.
Man, shoot his ass.
Oh no!
Shoot his ass.
And it's like a piece of wood or something,
Shoot
Yeah,
his
he's
ass.
hitting him with like a stick or
like a
branch.
tree branch. Yeah, like a tree
That's
branch.
definitely a black guy. Like,
Bro,
just
look,
shoot his ass.
Look, he walking up. Look.
Dude walks through the bullets.
Yo, he could have tased this nigga too, though.
He could.
Oh nah. Oh nah.
he let
He's
off.
eating the bullets, bro.
Yes.
Yes. At first, I really thought that he was not getting hurt by the bullets.
He's an X-Man.
Bro, what? He was eating the bullets like
He went on like
It's like a movie or something when you see somebody getting shot and just walking through it.
Dog, and then it finally was just like nigga,
He
like,
finally dies.
oh nah. How many fucking bullets did he take? Like
That nigga took at
8?
least 9, bro.
Oh my. Oh yeah, it's a wrap for you. Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's out of there. That's not even the worst one I've seen. You
That's
seen
how
the
you
shovel
choose
one?
to go out really like that, bro.
I don't. The dude looks sick in the head. The
Bro,
way he's coming
look
at
at
him,
him.
it just really looks like he's having a.
I like to see.
That's why this is extra viral, is because people are commentating on.
I like to see.
Oh nah, bro. This is. Very
I don't think you should
graphic.
ever be happy to watch a random psychopath die.
I mean, goddamn,
Unless you
bro.
got issues with him. If you don't like him, then fuck it. Yeah.
Oh nah, that
If he's
was
not-
crazy.
No, did you see the shovel shit, bro?
The girl who got hit in the head with the shovel, that was
No.
like 15 years ago.
No, bro.
Yo.
This fucking guy is getting into it with his neighbors while they're like shoveling snow
Oh,
and shit.
my
like that.
Oh, and they
fucking
killed
Did you
him.
see that
Yes,
shit?
Yes.
That was out of pocket.
The snow murder. That shit was insane.
That
He
nigga double back.
goes back into the crib,
Grabs
gets
the AR.
a gun that's 5 times bigger, comes out and fucking caps him
Should have
again.
kept your fucking mouth shut.
The craziest thing is that he shoots the gun in the air and the people don't even move.
No.
I mean, it's far away, so you
'Cause
can't
they're-
really tell what they were doing. They might have
No.
been like, "Gah," but
That nigga left his wife,
they
bro.
didn't give a fuck. Oh, he ran away
Yeah,
from his
he
wife,
definitely
huh?
ran, left her in the middle of the street. He would,
But would you do that?
No.
come on, bro.
I'm jumping in the way for my wife for sure.
I mean, they both died anyway, so like, did it really matter?
But bro, you gotta, it's to death do you part.
Bro,
that nigga said we part now.
That nigga parted both of their ass,
How
bro.
do you know they were married?
I mean, that's
Nigga,
what I'm
they were
told.
married.
What if they weren't married?
They were an
If it's-
old ass couple.
Even
They
if
were
it's his
married.
girl, like
If
nigga,
somebody comes in here and starts shooting at me, are you jumping in front of me?
No.
well, after Housephone told me you wouldn't do the same for me. Every man for himself.
Being misrepresented in this scenario. Fuck off. That's not true.
Bro, I wouldn't jump in front of a bullet for damn near anybody except for like my mom.
I feel like I would have to jump in front of a bullet from my girl because who the fuck is going to take care of the kid?
Exactly.
You know, like that's like, even if,
No, your mom, your sister, Josh.
yeah, that's nice. Hey, mom, you're 78. Hey, Josh, you got 2 kids of your own. Take care of my kid because I was too much of a pussy
Uncle
to jump
AD?
in front of my girl.
Uncle AD.
Yeah, I would love to.
I'll
do
take
that.
care of
Gang
you. I'll take care of
banging.
Parker.
My kid gonna be Smokey Robinson gang banging if she's all with you, man. That'd be fucked up.
I'll take care of Parker if I had to.
Yeah, I'm sure I could, like, from all of the fans and viewers, I could cobble together a babysitting schedule where I wouldn't have to be involved at all.
Just don't leave her with Yuri.
A different
Yeah,
fan
just
has
don't leave her
every
with
night.
Yuri because she's gonna be on 10 Talks.
I hope she never hears this episode. It's like, Dad, I hate your plan for all your subscribers to babysit me, a different person every night.
No, that would be crazy.
You want to know something else I just seen? I guess some
Was it a UFO or a bitch you need?
no,
Okay.
no, not neither.
I've never seen any of those.
Some
Is that from
guy,
a song or something?
Yeah.
yeah, some guy mistakenly thought that he owed Robin Hood $700,000 and fucking like jumped in front of a train and killed himself.
Was that how he killed himself?
Yeah.
But he was wrong. He didn't actually owe that much.
No,
How much did he owe?
I don't think he owed anything.
Right.
Nigga, I wouldn't kill myself over debt. I don't give a fuck.
750 grand. Yeah, you run that up. You know what? You know what's better than death? You just file bankruptcy and then
Or just like anything besides killing yourself for
yeah,
that.
you file bankruptcy. It goes away in like 7 years. Yeah, it sucks, but I mean, like if you don't pay your debt, what are they going to do to you?
I'm gonna be honest though, something kind of scary happened to me on the way over here.
What?
So I tried to do like the emergency lane, go around, like emergency lane jug, go around the other car because I was like
On the
trying to-
highway?
yeah, I was like,
You're living fast,
yeah,
bro.
I was trying to go like fast to get here.
That's scary.
And I didn't see that it was kind of tight, and like my mirror might have clipped this guy's car a little bit.
Did you drive
And you
off?
kept going?
I mean, I didn't really. Like, it was so much traffic. I didn't really keep going, but I was on the phone too. So like, I heard a noise, but I didn't really like. I wasn't really paying attention. So I'm like yelling on the phone, like, "What the fuck?" Like, whatever. And like the car behind me is kind of like flashing their lights. I'm like, "What?" And I'm just like, and then he pulls around me. He rolls his window down and he looks me in the eye and does like some weird like shit like that. And then he just keeps driving. I was just like, "What the fuck did
You
that
put
mean?"
a spell on
He
you?
cursed you.
No, I think honestly he might have been like some cartel like Mexican nigga or something because
Really?
like it kind of scared me. Like I was like, what? And then I looked over and I saw that my mirror was pushed in. I was like, oh, I just
Well, a lot. If anyone watching this knows anyone in the cartel, they now know your address, and they could just kind of turn you over to them, and maybe you would get some.
Well,
free
no,
coke.
I was
Sayonara.
A little free coke, you know.
I mean, I was just I want to publicly
That's not Spanish, by
apologize
the way.
to that guy if I did clip your car on accident. I'm sorry. Just take it up with my insurance. We good. I'm sorry.
Nigga, one time I hit somebody's car on the freeway and really tried to get away from him, and the nigga would not stop, and I just gave up. And he was like, "Hey, man, did you try to get away?" I was like, "No."
I just drive really fast.
I was like, "No."
No, I really didn't even know what was going on. I was on the phone, like I'm yelling on the phone at somebody, and then like I hear a little noise, but I'm just like I'm not even tripping. And then like this nigga does some weird like I'm gonna kill you thing. I'm like, Okay.
He's like, I watch No Jumper.
He did.
I know where you live.
One
I don't
time,
know.
one time, I'm fucking like I got
Josh, let
pulled
me eat
over
that
by a
roach.
cop. I had just finished smoking a blunt and I had thrown it out, and he pulls me over. My car's stinking like weed, so fucking bad. And he's just asking me like, "Have you been smoking marijuana?" I'm like, "Nah, no, I swear." I was
Never.
like, but you know, I have the best line. I said, "My employee was just with me. He got out of the car. He was smoking. It wasn't me."
White privilege.
He just immediately is like, "Oh, you have an employee? What do you do?" Rah, rah, rah. Gives me a perfect end to tell him about my business and shit. He kind of concludes like, "Oh, this guy can't be that bad."
White privilege at his best.
How does that have anything to do with fucking race at all?
Because let that have been a black guy.
Are you joking?
You think
Wow.
that there's no black guy that's ever got pulled over smelling like weed and got away with it?
No, never.
Saying
It's
that
like
his
kinda-
employer, no.
That employee.
Employee, no.
You really don't think that?
Bro,
that's
there's
crazy.
no fucking way in hell that
You
they were
think
going for
every black guy that's ever
No,
been pulled over
but-
smelling like weed has gotten
Obviously, no,
arrested?
but
No, not
it's
everyone.
just so lazy to blame it on white privilege right
Bro,
away
that's
when there's
exactly
plenty.
what is-
The whole story, the point of the story is like, look at this really good excuse I came up with that made this cop
It
get
wasn't
off.
a
And you
really
just
good
imme-
excuse.
Yes,
That's
it is.
the only
That's
believer
bringing up the
excuse.
fact that you own a business and that you have employees and
he
that
only
they're the
believed
ones
you
smoking
because you
weed.
were white.
Oh my god,
He would believe that 'cause you're
But
white.
see, this is the sick thing is that people really believe that and actually think that way now.
Bro, but you know what's
Yes.
crazy though? If
It's
that-
insane.
If the same thing
No,
would
it's
have,
not.
You're just
It's
choosing
not,
to
no.
believe that everything is based on race when in reality, black people get pulled over all the time and don't get arrested,
I'm saying
even though they
It's
smell like
called- it's called
weed.
experiences, bro. You haven't experienced the same
Because
experience
you
we
have had bad interactions in the past, that means that every person
No,
who has
nobody said
ever
that.
had
No
this
one
happen
said
to
that.
them. But
You're
why
taking
can't
it
you
to, like,
have
the
a
dramatic-
conversation without immediately blaming it on a race thing? It's just like
that's-
I
wait a
just
minute,
I
wait a
feel like
minute.
I need to
No,
draw
no,
attention
no,
to the
no,
fact
no,
that
no,
this
no,
is
no.
kind of a twisted way
It's
to
not-
view the
twisted,
world.
because most people that live in these communities, the cops treat them a different way. They have quotas. They have shit that they have to do, right? Where you live at, possibly, there's a lot of people who have money, have nice cars, and can afford lawyers and
I
shit
lived
like
downtown
that.
at the time, so that's obviously
That's
has
still
nothing to do
a lot of money down there.
downtown,
Bro, when-
Downtown is by far the shittiest part of LA.
Okay, let me give you a prime example, right? I drive a fucking Benz now, right? Since I've been driving a fucking Mercedes Benz, bro, I don't get pulled over at all.
White privilege.
White car privilege. Your car is white.
Wait a minute. When I used to have a fucking Monte Carlo, when I used to have
man.
a fucking Camaro, every day of my life I got pulled over, bro. For no reasons. They would take me out the car, they would handcuff me, they would sit me on the fucking on the shit, run my shit, make sure I'm not on probation.
Shit,
every single day because they were okay, this type of car these type of people have, and that's usually how it is and
a
shit
fact,
like
yeah.
that. So if your experience with the cops, usually most of my life experience with the police officer, bro, have been negative ones when I'm not doing nothing.
I just know so many black guys that roll around stinking like weed all the time, smoking wherever the fuck they go, and have never had an issue about it. And so I think that to say that the only reason why I got pulled over and didn't have the cop give me a hard time was because I'm white.
I'm saying that's why he's
it's just really like
That's
kind
why
of
he's-
absurd.
In 2021, yes,
Yeah.
you can get that off.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm thinking this is if this is the past.
This is like a couple years ago.
Oh, then that's not bad. Then it's weed. It's weed. I'm talking about the early 2000s and shit. Yeah, they're not letting that fly
No,
from the black
definitely
guy.
weed. Yeah, and
I'm
where,
just saying
where
that-
I grew up, smoking weed. If your car smelled like weed, you are fucking. They pull
Okay.
you over. They're searching your whole goddamn car.
That's
no
what
matter
I'm saying. I mean, like they can still use that as probable cause. to
But
be
anything
like-
in the last 5 years, cops don't trip over weed. You can get put over weed right now. They're like, give me that shit.
But
too.
if they really want to be assholes and they really want to use probable cause, and like that is the
They can
main
use
thing that,
that.
they're going to
Because
use.
listen, when you hear about rappers getting caught up for shit, it is like an insanely high percentage of the time that they smelled weed and that was the probable cause. Because the reality is that if you roll around smoking weed all day, your clothes stink like weed. The car can stink like weed without you having just smoked a blunt.
Yeah.
You know, like most rapper guys that smoke 15 backwoods a day, it's just they smell like weed. It's just
I'm just saying, like that story would not be plausible for either of us, even right now. That if either of us got pulled over and like, oh, our employee, they'll be like, ha, employee, what employee?
I don't
But
agree with that at
Depending
all.
on what type of, like I said, car. Like,
Yeah.
if you have a different type of, and a police
I
officer
feel
told
like-
me before too, literally that the type of cars that you drive, like the cops will treat you differently because they may think that, hey, if you have an expensive car, you can afford a lawyer. So if they do something unlawful,
And let's be
you
real.
can sue them.
If you get pulled over and you're mega respectful and just seem to not be fucked up and seem to have your shit together and stuff,
Yeah.
the odds of them giving you a hard
I've
time
gotten
are
away- That's
much,
true.
much
That's true.
lower.
No,
There
that's a
are
fact.
places, and
That's true.
there's definitely been times where I got pulled over and I realized, like, holy fuck, this cop just hates me and is going to give me the
That's
hardest
true.
time
That's
possible.
true.
Sometimes
That's
you feel that way. But from my experience, a huge percentage of the time that I've been pulled over since I lived in LA, the cops have like there's very much a vibe in LA with cops that there's always something more important that they could be doing. So if you're
Facts.
not really fucking up, then they're kind of like, they seem all right with like letting you go just because there is a lot of crazy ass shit going on all over this fucking city.
That's my number one line too. Don't you guys need got some real criminals to go catch right now?
Nah, if you
I
say
feel like
that, to them,
that's the worst thing you
that's
could
the
say.
worst thing you could probably say to them. Yeah.
When you don't got nothing on, you can do that shit. Hey,
No, but
man.
like, I mean, like, bro,
Go
like,
fight the law.
I understand what you're saying too, and like from your experience, I feel that. But bro, it's like you got to think about how many fucking innocent, not even just innocent black people, just innocent people of color and innocent people have just been treated like shit just off rip. Like, it don't matter how nice or respectful or whatever the
there's
fuck you try
definitely
to be.
racist
You know?
cops.
and where Housephone may reside, they still
Bro.
going through that. They still playing that shit. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? Like if I
Niggas
still
get
lived, if
murked
I
on
still
my
lived
street.
in the city, bro, the cops is not. They're treating you like fucking second class citizens, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna get pulled over and arrested for smoking weed at some point because of this conversation. Like I've
I hope so.
I've kind of set myself up for that to happen. now.
And then what if it's a black cop? Plot twist.
Oh,
And
that
then
would
what
be
if
so
you go to,
good.
and then what
Black
if,
History Month?
and then you're gonna go to jail and join your brothers in the Aryan Nation
I'll get raped into the Aryan Nation.
With a
Boom.
with a
swastika
kendama.
tattoo.
I'm not doing that.
What if you made a swastika kendama?
Wow.
He's like, well,
Bling.
actually, he's like, that's a great idea.
Please don't put that evil on that Bladum.
What an idea.
You're like,
Yo,
actually.
but did you see that it just came out that Marilyn Manson has like Nazi tattoos?
I believe it.
I guess I shouldn't be that surprised because he's
He
always...
also has sexual allegations now.
Yeah, but the
Marilyn Manson?
the Nazis, yeah, he's being accused of rape
all
and
type of
torture
shit.
and all kinds of
I mean,
crazy
bro,
shit by mad
it's Marilyn-
famous ass girls and shit
it's
too. Yeah,
Marilyn Manson.
That's the weird thing is that like me growing up, I was a huge Marilyn Manson fan when I was 13. I was over it by the time I was like 14 and a half, but he put himself out there as being a sick fuck who loved to cut himself and do heroin and fuck with all these girls and stuff. And so now they're pulling these old magazine articles where he was saying weird ass shit about fucking with young girls and all kinds of stuff. He thought he was just being this cool ass goth rock
Edgy-
star back
edgy
then.
guy, like-
and now they're like, no, you're just some guy. We're just gonna fucking call all this shit out. He got dropped by his label.
They dropped
He was
him?
still signed.
Yeah, he's still pretty popular.
They kind of helped. They kind of probably helped him.
I wonder how much his popularity could be affected by this because I feel like, a large percentage of Marilyn Manson's fans
Don't fucking
probably
care.
just want to see this sick fucking weirdo. Like, it's not like he was really acting like he was this upstanding citizen. Because it reminded me that there was a girl that I was kicking it with like maybe a year before I met Lena. And she was like kind of like a goth chick or whatever. And she ended up telling me about how she used to fucking like sort of be one of Marilyn Manson's girls or some shit. And I was like, what was that like? Is he just having you doing mad coke and shit? And she's like, no, he wouldn't let any of his girls do coke. Like he does mad drugs, but he doesn't let us do it because he wanted us to be like innocent and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. But she was describing like basically him just being the weirdest motherfucker on earth. And then see all this shit come out. I'm like,
Is it
okay.
true that he took his ribs out?
No.
You heard that before, right?
Yeah, and when I
said-
was 13, I feel like everybody heard that. That was the hottest rapper and the hottest news in 7th grade.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's a creep.
Yeah. No, if that was true, but girls get their ribs removed
Yeah, I know that.
to make the fucking
yeah.
I said, I was like freestyling. I said some shit like that. I'm like about to get the doctor to remove my ribs or some shit like that. I said that, and then I like ad-libbed it like Marilyn Manson.
There was a Action Bronson song where he's I think it's called Thug Love Song or some shit, Love Story 2003 or some shit like that. But he goes, she said my dick was too small. I went and got the surgery. And I thought that was the best. I was like a rapper rapping about getting a dick implant. He says that he was kidding like a couple bars later.
I'm
but,
kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
just
kidding. I'm kidding.
Ad-lib.
Ad-lib.
I didn't get penis surgery.
Didn't get penis enlargement.
My penis wasn't surgically enlarged.
But honestly, I don't think if somebody got a penis enlargement surgery, women are going to care. They're going to be like, thank you.
But they're going to think it's weird that you actually took the time and had this invasive surgery and spent fucking hella money on it. Like,
Or
they're
they
just
can
going to
just
think you're weird in
Not if
general.
it's just like this.
Nah, for real, yeah. But it don't make that big a difference. It's like a 1 inch at most like improvement, I think.
Let's go. Give me that extra inch.
Listen, if I could get an extra inch, and it meant that I had to like hang out in bed for a couple days. Cool, but I'm pretty sure the surgery is like insanely invasive.
5 months.
Yo, yeah, it's like you're on your ass for a while because they gotta get in there and cut shit.
I be feeling the extra meat in the body.
When you have
I'm
a real
like,
boner,
you wanna add it
and
to
you
it?
can touch
I'm like, just pull a little bit
you
more.
could touch
out.
onto your ball sack and feel that like you got like a dick that goes inside your body. That's what they do is they pull it out.
They give you some extra
Did you see
meat.
Dr. Miami saying penis enlargement
Like
surgery
$600 or
$500 or
something?
whatever? I didn't look into it, but I don't know what the fuck he's talking about because the shit I read about was like 50,000. Like it's super expensive. Like
You
what?
you trying to front me on that?
Yeah,
I'll
for,
get you
for the
back.
channel. Yes,
I'll get you
For
back.
research.
No, I bet it's
I'll be a-
injections because that's what the porno dudes do.
It's like collagen.
What?
They inject collagen
They
into
get
your
like
dick.
yeah, like it's like
I've heard it. That's real.
I
They get
forget what
shots.
it
You
is.
get
Yeah,
shots
it's like
in your
shots
shit
to
to
some
stay up.
shit. Because sometimes you'll see the male porn stars like when they're on set or whatever, and they're not
dicks are
hard.
so massive.
Their dicks are fucking huge, even when they're soft. And that's what I'm pretty sure it is. Is like it's way easier to like be able to fucking bang girls for hours on camera if you have all this gel in your penis. God, it's so weird.
Gel me up, fam.
If it's $500, yeah, hit me with the gel.
500 every week.
Gel my cock up, doc.
Let's
Gel
all
my
go do
cock.
it together and like vlog it or something.
I think it'd be dope. Yeah, like boys
have to be in different rooms.
Boys trip to Miami.
Yeah,
Could you imagine if we did that?
we would have to like. Y'all would have to respectfully tell your girls like, hey, we might be fucking in Miami.
I'm probably gonna AIDS, babe. Sorry.
Huh?
I feel like because when he goes to Miami, he's like with OT. They got the crazy ass mansion.
They got
and
the
shit.
gel
They
in
got
their
the
dicks.
4-wheelers. They got the gel in their cocks. They in the big leagues. Housephone goes on vacation in Miami. He's staying in the crack house and next door to the ketamine den. And I go.
to the Jack
Me
Shack.
and my girl go to Miami. We like get a room at the W for $350 a night. And we're like, oh my god, it's so expensive. Whatever. So it's very different levels. Like if we would all go to Miami, just figuring out where we're gonna stay at would be
With the
like
Fountain
such a
Blue.
weird part of it.
Fountain Blue.
Where's that?
I would
I
have
don't even
to.
know what Fountain Blue is.
Fountain Blue is the
Come on,
shit.
man.
That's
It's a
what
Club Hotel.
Hey,
That's where Club Live is as well.
Oh, I've been to Club Live.
So
you
that's
know
the
where I'm
hotel
staying. Hey,
that-
no. You
that's
know
the
where I'm
hotel
staying
Fountain
at?
Where?
The porn house.
Oh, with Bruno? Oh my god, that's the ketamine den.
That's where
For
I'm staying.
sure. For sure, they're putting ketamine in girls' asses there, bro. That like.
What does ketamine do to girls' asses?
Let's not talk about it. But
okay.
the best thing
Well,
is
now
that
I'm intrigued.
we know this dude Bruno who like was like X's first manager way back in the day and shit. And he does porn and he's always just had a house full of hoes. The hoes do porn. He runs their little
And then
thing.
rappers come over
He's
and
been
rap
doing
while
it, yeah.
girls get fucked in the background.
And rappers stay coming over because they're trying to fuck with these porn star girls and shit. And he just got his whole little racket. He's been doing that for such a long ass time.
I wonder if he still's doing that.
I think yeah, definitely.
Oh, like, I mean, like I wonder if he's like still putting out like content and all that shit.
I seen him do a scene on Twitter. This is how shadow banned he is, but it was basically like one of his girls, and it's like she's like sucking a fucking dude's dick in an alley, and they make it seem like she's sucking a homeless guy's dick, but it's just a dude. Like you can tell it's like a male porn star, but he's just dressed kind of bummy and shit. But like.
That's
I
actually
tried to
amazing.
quote tweet it and say like, "Oh my god, this dude really got this girl sucking bum dick" or some shit because I wanted to like act like I thought it was real because I knew so many people would fall for it. I look at the tweet like an hour or two later, like 5 likes. He's so shadow banned that I couldn't even really quote tweet him. Nobody saw my fucking quote tweet.
I seen somebody say the matter of fact. I think it was Keemstar.
Sucking bum dick.
No, fucking shadow banned or something on Twitter, something like that.
They
How the fuck you
shadow ban people.
on
Hell yeah.
Twitter?
You don't. They took Housephone Twitter away forever.
Man, for
We be
real.
talking about it every time. That's why he never knows what the hell's going on when we do the show.
I'm so happy I got my
I
Twitter
always
back.
know what's going on.
I'm so happy I got my Twitter back.
Yeah.
Man.
So now you can tweet stuff about how you want to be in a
superhero.
superhero movie. Which, by the way, fit check. Look at me with my Wolverine pants. Fucks with me.
I'm like, I didn't really have.
You don't fuck with the Wolverine on the
I mean-
sweatpants? Come on, man.
You got like opposing characters going on right now.
I know.
You
I
got-
thought of that because I thought when they sent me the primitive box, I thought that I was gonna look through it and there was gonna be a matching hoodie, but the hoodie is blue.
I hate when people do that shit. When they give you a fucking prominent fucking piece and you don't have the shit to match with.
It's because if you come through with the whole Wolverine jumpsuit, then you could really be like, oh,
could
look
really
at
be
me, I'm
invested in it.
fresh. I'm like, I am Wolverine.
You can get fucking spoons and knives and put them on your fingers and shit like you're Wolverine.
I spent my whole childhood just wishing that I could plunge these blades out of my hands and then slice people with them.
You are probably still a mass murderer.
Yeah, I was gonna
No.
say like
You're
what-
like Dexter.
You didn't want to be Wolverine?
Nah.
I mean, I thought they were
Yay.
all.
I wanted to be Spider-Man.
Okay, so what? You're gonna shoot web out of your hand? Pause.
I could just fly around the city.
He doesn't fly.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about with the webs.
Yeah, that's cool, but it's not flying.
I mean, you
I
gliding
mean,
around.
it's damn near like he's going crazy.
It's not flight.
That nigga's in the air for sure.
Respect the lore.
Respect
the folklore.
Laura.
Respect Laura.
How about Stan Lee said that when he bought the Spider-Man idea to them, they said it was the worst idea they ever fucking heard.
Really?
Yeah. And he said no matter what, he just stuck with it. He just said he thought it was going to be super dope. And then I guess he wasn't supposed to put it out. He put it out and it was a big ass fucking hit.
Right.
Okay,
you
I'm
go.
finna just say this. I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm finna say it because it's already happening. Bagman, coming soon. My new superhero sketch comedy show.
Bagman.
Bagman.
Am I in it?
It's just a
Yes.
guy with a bag?
No.
Like a bag over his head?
So, cocaine is his spinach, like he's Popeye, right? Like that's how he turns. That's how like he takes a bump and then the costume is on. And he's like the bag man, right?
Okay. The Bagman.
But also,
He could do the bag dance with Brian Pumper.
no, but also, that's also his kryptonite is the coke if he does too much.
Wow.
Did you hear
There you
about me
go.
talk about this guy that lives in my neighborhood? Well, he doesn't live there. He's on the streets. His name is Meth Man. So you can add Meth Man with Bag Man.
Meth man and
Are you
Bagman.
thinking of Method Man?
No, I'm thinking of Meth Man.
I don't think Adam was fucking with my idea at all, but it's gonna be hilarious.
No, but
It's
how,
coming
how
soon.
do you plan on representing? Well, the AD just like immediately starts telling a story about something that's completely unrelated to what you were talking about.
His
Which,
name is Meth Man.
okay, Meth Man's cool, but if you want to like ask Housephone, like, why are you dreaming up a cartoon character? Like, where did this come from? How are you going to represent Bagman in media? Like, is he going to be a comic book? Is it a
it's
cartoon?
It would be like some like Adult Swim like type.
I
Like,
was just about
like
to say
type.
Adult
It's not going to
Swim.
be like an actual like geared towards kids or nothing. It's going to be like an adult cartoon.
I think it would be good if it was geared towards kids and you could teach kids about
Not doing it.
cocaine or yeah, not doing it also, but the option to do it. You know?
That's kind of like where the show The Boys was like. It's like if you think about it, having like super dark superhero shit, because some little kid may
Yeah.
be like, let me check this out. And the boys, they doing all type of shit.
Yeah.
They're going crazy.
Yeah, because in reality, everyone you know with power ends up doing usually something kind of fucked up with it, or at the very least, like, you know, ambiguously good or bad. So it's kind of like that's the best thing that the boys brought to the table that I'd never seen in a superhero movie before was kind of like, let's look at what actually life might be like if superheroes really did exist. Let's look at all
Well,
the fucked up shit that would come as a result.
That one Will Smith movie was like that too when he was a suit. What was it? Hancock. He was like a fucked up suit.
Pause.
He was like a fucked up superhero.
He wasn't that bad though.
Yes, he was. He was a drunk and crazy, and he was like
Being drunk
flying
isn't
around.
not that
no,
bad.
but he was like a drunk. Like he was
Yeah,
like
he was.
He was fuck. He was like doing. He was like a weird superhero.
Have you seen The Boys yet, bro?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Pause. If you watch that, you're gonna Hancock doesn't exist no more. When it comes to
Really?
bad.
Is this on
Yuri.
Netflix?
No, it's on.
Can I request
Amazon.
that Josh roll us a blunt or roll us a blunt and give us some of the streetwear packages since for some reason I've decided that we were going to open some earlier on today's episode while we're talking.
Oh, okay.
Do I get some?
If it fits and if you like it, sure.
Yes.
Also,
Spoiler, the odds are not super high.
speaking of that, I need my phone back for something. So,
Also,
to make an
there's
announcement.
weed in the front pocket of my bag.
How long have we been on for? I can smoke now.
An hour and 13 minutes. Oh, I'd
Wow.
love for the viewers of the No Jumper Show who don't turn into the Friday streams to see you get high and how your brain breaks.
I have different levels of the days I'm here.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, I don't really do anything.
Yeah, because you come in late.
And no, I don't.
Well, for the show, you're not here in the morning. But when we do the news, you're here in the morning, so it's different. So you're all like
I'm talking about Tuesdays. I'm never late for the fucking No Jumper show.
later in the day, not late for the show. Genius.
It kind of sounded like you.
I explained it so many times right there.
Yeah, but at first, when you first said it, I thought you meant to
It's
say
not
that.
late, but we film at 6. Whereas when we do the news, we meet up at like 11 or 12.
We went
At
from
night.
we went from 10 to 11 to 12 now.
Yeah, because a lot of times I'm with my personal. I do my personal trainer at 8, so I'm done at 9 with breakfast and taking a shower. I can like leave my house at 10 at the earliest.
Nutting for 30 seconds.
That can add an additional 30 to 45 seconds, including cleanup, and then so it's hard for me to get here. Like, I can't get here. I can get here at 11. That's like the earliest I can get here if I work out at 8.
Fridays are my smoke days.
That's when you get high as fuck.
And
It's fun.
Wednesdays I just get fucking hammered.
But it
Tuesdays, I do
sabotages
nothing.
you because you come in and then you get
So
high
high
as
energy.
fuck with us, but you always have plans for Friday night. I'm gonna go out and do all this shit, and you leave up out of here like, ugh, and it's like it's kind of amazing to us that you just leave and just end up like being out till 5 a.m.
Yeah. Sometimes I leave here till Fridays and I don't go nowhere. I'm
Yeah.
just so fucking high.
Yeah.
It's bad, bro.
The other day I took a fucking the one edible that you took that
Fuck
poisoned you,
Fuck you.
bro. I've gotten used to taking 2 or 3 of those things. The other day, I'm sitting in my house and it's a chill day. I work out in the morning, but then we just are going to my mom's house to show her the baby and hang out with my fucking a couple of my relatives or whatever. Well, actually, just my mom.
Super
and dad.
spreaders, then.
We go there, super spreading, and I had taken 1 gummy edible in the morning. And it just fucking rocked me, bro. I was so high I could barely keep my eyes open. Those things like are variable strength. I swear,
That's what
some
I'm
of them are
saying.
10 times more powerful than others.
Because you know what? You know why too? If you probably keep them in a place that's not like refrigerator, like in a cold area or something, they
That is
might
true.
melt, and all the THC might be at the bottom at one of them. If you really think about it,
I don't fuck with edibles at all.
bro, that shit literally put me. I was like, dude, I gotta quit. No jumper. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
You were streaming too. Like you
Bro.
had to be the main guy streaming.
Bro,
during that.
I was in the middle of this. I'm like, this isn't safe being here. Like someone, like
I'm with
I
my
was-
parents, and I'm like falling asleep, like trying.
No,
so
nigga, I
hard
wasn't
to
falling
stay up.
asleep. I was just like deep in my head, like this.
That's what happened to my baby mom when I first started dealing with her.
You gave her an
Literally,
edible.
she had an edible, and then we're out, and she's just like, I gotta get an Uber, and she just dipped. I was like,
Okay.
this bitch is crazy.
Yeah,
You're
one
like,
time,
okay.
my girl ate a little bit of a fucking tiny weed cookie. She ate the tiniest little crumb, and then all of a sudden, she's just puking her guts out a couple hours later. It was so weird.
I feel bad
And then she
again.
never smoked weed since. It fucking ruined it.
Damn.
I feel bad again.
She used to be cool.
I had some more chocolate mushrooms this
She
weekend.
used to be cool.
You ate them.
I had some more.
The
without you.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
And you were freaking out.
No, it was cool. But you just always ask me to do them.
You
so
were
I have to do
chilling
them next time.
Or you weren't going crazy?
I was cool.
Shrooms are like chill if you do it in a chill way, chill
You
environment.
didn't take too much.
No, I didn't.
If you
take
take too much, it could be a whole
If you
thing.
take too much, it could be fucking crazy.
I'm
All
afraid
of
to
my
go back to
early
that.
times doing it, I took too much and lost my mind and was freaking the fuck out for like 8 hours.
It's like
Yeah.
that.
Early
Yes.
on, yes.
I always microdosed it. I've never even done like a full eighth. I'll take like little bitty pieces.
I used to just first time doing it, boom, smash an eighth. Just get
Someone
fucking
take the
retarded.
blammy pack for me if I have that.
That's what I'm saying.
I
yeah.
said blammy pack with Kevin Samuels, and he didn't know what the fuck I was talking
I
about.
know when you did, I was like, "This motherfucker, shut up!
Don't tell him that we do bad things.
I'm trying to be a model citizen here."
I still want to know about that girl that was with him.
She was bad.
She was bad, but I just want to know.
Is that
who
why
she-
you had the suit on?
Yes,
had
to
to-
impress the girl that he brought with him.
No, I thought he was like a pickup artist or something like that, like bringing back pickup artists.
He's kind of like a moral pickup artist who's kind of like teaching
moral
you
pickup
like sort of like how to approach dating in general, not like a specific like walk up to a girl and do a magic trick. Like that was what I always found so annoying when I fucking read those pickup artist books. They're like, wear a leather cowboy hat because it'll make you stand out and girls won't be able to resist talking to you in your red latex cowboy hat. I'm like reading the book, I'm like, okay,
bought it too, huh?
I'm not gonna wear a latex cowboy
You definitely
hat.
seem like a nigga that bought a pickup artist book and was like reading it. I feel like
The
Yuri,
At the
game,
Jack Shack.
the game. It was a bestseller.
Yuri-
Housephone is
Yuri-
revealing that he's never read a book right now.
Yuri
but,
would do that too.
dude. That's an amazing book. You should read the game. That was fucking.
About how to talk to bitches. I could talk to
It's
them.
a story about. It's
Oh.
a book about the pickup artist community. But the dude who was writing the book
Mm-hmm.
got so into it that he ended up becoming a pickup artist himself, and he ends up dating Courtney Love, which is for some
Fire.
reason used as like proof of what a good pickup artist he was. Which, if you've ever been around Courtney Love, it doesn't really seem like that was very good use
Yeah.
of his powers, to be
Yeah,
totally
right.
honest.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's a good read.
he's just probably some normal ass guy. So him pulling like a famous celebrity.
Well, but
is
he was like a really like well known author and stuff. Like he wrote the Marilyn Manson book and stuff. So I've read a bunch of his books
Really?
over the years. But he was also like a tiny little short bald dude, Neil Gaiman, or was it Neil? It's not gay man. But
I was about to say, you calling him? You saying he's a
Neil-
gay?
I wanted to say it. I was
Neil
like,
something. I forget. Neil Gaiman is the fucking who invented
Neil Diamond.
Neil Patrick Harris.
He invented this
Hey,
some
yo,
comic book that's
my-
falling out of my brain right now.
Okay, let me tell you about this. So back when the nigga had like no cable, no internet, nothing. You just had like the basic channels. I got into How I Met Your Mother because it was just like some random ass show that was like on channel 13 or
That's
some
all I got on
shit.
For the record, I
And
don't know anything about it.
Amazing show.
Okay.
Like
Show's fire.
one of the most fire, like just like it's just like white friends in their early 30s that go to the bar downstairs all the time and like they're just funny as fuck. And,
I love it.
And whatever, it's funny, right? So Neil Patrick Harris is like the super player, like he's fucking all the bitches, like all the bad bitches. What was his name in that show? Fuck, I don't remember. But anyway, Neil Patrick Harris is like the coolest guy ever in the show. He always wears suits. He's like, it's time to suit up. He's like fucking all the bitches. He's like teaching everybody else how to get the bitches. And my mom blew my fucking mind and was like, you know he's gay in real life, right? And I was like, what? I was like, I mean, like it didn't even matter, but it was just like, dude, that's how I was like, damn, acting is crazy because this nigga had me fooled. Like I thought that was really him in real life, just like the coolest white nigga ever, just fucking all the bitches. And I was like, damn, he's
Does
actually.
that kind of fuck with you when you figure out that an actor that you really love is gay and that like
No.
the idea of like him dating these women in his roles is not true and that he wasn't even enjoying their sex scene?
No, it didn't. I didn't think about it that deep, but it just made me realize that like, damn, people are really good at like getting into character and like portraying this whole side of his life that's
Bro.
like not him at all.
If you watch, I was mind blown when I first started watching Snowfall. Have you seen Snowfall?
No, still no.
Okay, the main actor from Snowfall, and I know him, bro. He has the biggest British accent in the world, bro. I could not believe it after watching
Oh, but then in the
2
show, he
seasons of
keeps it.
him. Bro, he sounds like he's straight from LA, like he's straight from the hood, bro.
I watched all of The Wire and didn't realize that Idris Elba was from.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
He sounds his accent is worse than Idris Elba's, bro. And he has to play like a street guy in Los Angeles, bro. And he kills it every time, bro. You got to watch the shit.
They should have had you on there. So.
I'm trying to work on it.
It's on the same network.
Young Ice Cube. No, it will conflict with his Zeus deal. He's gonna get on the Zeus.
I forgot.
If I had a Zeus
Network.
deal, you'll come on there too.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would, I would
Blueface
go.
House.
I would go 1,000,000,000%. What the fuck?
Maybe Urban Flicks,
Dude, I was thinking. No, rest in peace. They're gone. We heard. But I was thinking because I have like a thing coming up this year where I might have to like go to like different fucking cities to interview some rappers for a brand, and then I was kind of thinking, I'm like, it'll be so boring if I just like have to go and like just do that by myself. Like I probably should like just fly some of my friends with me because I'll be really bored otherwise. And in particular, like when I took Vel to San Francisco for this brand deal thing I had to do, and it was like he was so hyped to be there, and I was immediately like, why the fuck did I only book this trip for one day? Like if I had just hung out here for a day, Vel would have had so much fun, and it would have been so fucking fun hanging out with him there and shit. So
That's nice.
You know, it's like I feel like
I'll come fuck with you sometimes.
that's what I'm saying. Damn, Josh brought us a wood.
As long as we got a Blammy in every city, I'm cool.
We're gonna have to tap in with the lokes,
The locals.
Let me handle it.
the locals.
Let me handle it. There's a Loke everywhere.
I know these
check out
niggas.
time.
Hey, I know these niggas gonna hate, so I keep guns on me, y'all out of state.
I
So
do.
that-
She wanna know what the vibe is because she don't got nowhere to stay. So Fago, get on them. Do your Googles.
How about this? Every time I like a girl, I find out she a gnat. Somebody called the vet. My dog turned into a rat.
Kodak.
Oh, I thought it was poo.
But think about that.
Kodak.
Call the vet. My dog turned into a rat.
Yo,
I felt
I was
that
trying
line,
to
though.
explain that to my personal trainer who's from Iran. He asked me, like I explained it to him on Monday. He asked me this morning. He's like, so that line is a rat is like a snitch, right? I'm like, yes, motherfucker.
Why'd you have to motherfucker?
He asked you a week and a day later.
He asked me the next day. No, it's like next day.
Oh, I thought you
but he
meant
was
last-
still
I was about to
thinking
So
about
that shit was bothering him. He
I
was
thought
like,
you meant last.
You know when we talk about like we
Rat?
talk about like a lyric and we're like,
Well, yeah, right.
that
yeah.
was really him. Like he's driving around thinking like, oh, so they're calling the vet because his dog, which is his friend, turned into a rat. Oh. I gotta ask him about this next time. I gotta ask him.
I thought you meant last Monday.
No.
And then he asked
I was about to say that shit was bothering him.
If he thought about
Like
that
a-
shit for a month, that'd be fire.
That nigga had a Da Vinci Code. He was trying to crack that shit. How can a dog be a rat? Like, no.
So his dog turned into a rat. That was your.
That doesn't sound like it's
How,
possible.
I was gonna
how
say-
can a rat be a dog at the same? No.
But we're trying. He's from Iran, and everyone's just completely guessing at what that accent might
I
be.
don't know what that means.
Yo, so did you watch any of the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cracking.
I didn't watch a second of it.
I mean, I looked at the score and I just saw that these niggas were annihilating them, and I was like, why do I need to watch this?
I don't even know who played. I know Tom Brady won.
The goal to
I didn't even know Tom Brady switched from the New England Patriots.
That's what I said. I said they said Tom Brady won. I said, oh,
thought
the
he was on the
Patriots were in it?
Patriots? Yeah.
Because I feel like I would know then because I'm
Exactly.
where I'm from. Everybody fucks with the Patriots, but then they're like, oh no, he's on a different team. I'm like, damn.
Tom
shit.
But
Brady
since
is
when?
the GOAT.
Since when is Tom Brady not on the
This year.
Oh, it's only this year. Okay, so I'm not that far
No.
behind,
I
guys.
should learn about Tom Brady now because a lot of times, like when Kobe dies, it's like, oh damn, now I got to learn all about Kobe because I never paid attention to him before. It's like Tom Brady, I'm not giving him his flowers right now, and I should be, right?
You should be
And
giving Tom Brady
yeah,
his
he's
flowers.
from your-
I've seen the Twitter
He is
chatter.
the
I'm like,
GOAT.
oh, so this guy's really something, eh?
He's the GOAT, bro.
But okay, wait, okay. So once
think
I
it's so
found
funny
out,
I'm this ignorant about it.
once I found out that he switched teams, I'm like, is he on some like, oh, like you niggas were trying to doubt me and like say that the Patriots were the only reason why I was so good because of the team? So he switched teams.
I think he got into it with Robert Kraft, and he was like, "Fuck him."
Why did he leave? But they're
He
both
didn't?
Trump supporters. Why did he leave? The weather?
No, what you said. He wants to prove that he could do it with
Was somewhere, yeah, somewhere else.
He wanted to prove he could do it without
team
the
wants to
Patriots
find the
dynasty.
next quarterback doesn't want to spend so much time on him.
Yeah, and so much money, time and money probably. He's probably expensive as fuck to have.
He's the best.
And it's like their dynasty has been built with Tom Brady. And it's just like, it's almost like whenever you hop on the game and you playing fucking Madden, it's like, oh, you have to pick the Patriots. Like, it was like,
used
it's
to be
like,
cheat code.
it's like they're like the super team. You feel
Like
me?
the
It's
Yankees.
yeah, exactly. You know, or like whatever. Like they're like the super team. So
The Lakers.
That was the first thing I immediately thought. I was like, he must have left to like prove that he could do this anywhere.
It was funny seeing people be so pissed off about the fact that a Trump supporting white athlete was being celebrated all weekend as like the greatest athlete of all time.
all time?
Well, there's just a lot of people making that argument that now at this point, even if you take his accolades and put him up against MJ and shit, it's kind of like, well, like this guy really has accomplished more over like a longer period of time.
Yeah.
MJ bowed out a little earlier than he had
He
to
did, yeah.
and kind of fucked off a little bit. And so it's like, you know, a lot of people really weren't feeling that. Tom Brady's like mad low key about his Trump support now, but he was more outspoken about it in the past.
Yeah, somebody posted a thing with the Trump hat in the back while he was like doing like a interview or something.
But
And
like,
I was like, what?
like real football fans, like I feel like that's a defining line. Like people don't care about that shit when it
Yeah.
comes to football.
That's
Yeah,
one
like-
thing I always liked about sports is that it's like, okay,
Unifies races.
you might fuck with the fact that this guy is from where you're from or he's black and so you like him because you're black. But really at the end of the day, it's about who's the greatest of all time. And black people don't have anything to really complain about in that regard because when you look at who's the greatest of all time in all these sports, it's like at least half of it is black people. So, I mean, that's definitely one thing that they don't have a lot of issues in. So
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
then-
let Tom Brady rock, right?
I understand like comparing stats and shit like that, but it's like it's two complete different sports. Like why even compare? It's like
But you can,
You can,
know,
you
when you're
can.
talking about championships versus fucking
No, that's a
Super
fact.
Bowl win.
yeah, I feel you that, but that's
Look
also
how big this box is. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's crazy too because I seen this movie
Really, it's a bag.
called A Night in Miami.
I was thinking about watching that and then I watched Poetic Justice.
It's amazing. It's about a real night in Miami. Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Malcolm X, and I forgot
that
the
sounds
last guy.
crazy. They're at the strip club, fucking hoes at Fontainebleau.
No, they just having like this conference and shit like that. But the shit opens with Jim Brown. You know, he goes to this, I guess, this white guy's house, and the white guy is nice as fuck to him, like super nice as fuck to him. And then the lady is like, "Oh, Dad," he's old as fuck. He's like, "Oh, Dad, can you help move this?" He's like, "Well, I can help you move it." He's like, "You know, you can't have niggas in the house."
Oh,
What?
Yes, bro, it's crazy.
jeez.
Okay, so this first package,
Yeah, maybe let me take a look at the note. But you want to
Billy
hold that
Bust
up?
Down.
Billy Bust Down is a brand about a kid from South Carolina trying to make it big as a rapper. I want a new brand coming out of San Diego, and I'm doing it full time. I'm trying to grow the brand as big as possible. What do you think of those shorts?
I can't fit them, so fuck them.
Turn them around so we can
Yeah.
show the camera the Billy Bust Down.
So this is like your brand, or this is your artist merch? Because why would like someone just want to wear like this weird like
I'm going to assume
cartoon
that
figure of you?
Billy Bust Down is. Yeah, he's trying to make it big as a rapper. So this is his merchandise. This is
I
not.
thought it was a pirate at first, but I guess it's not.
He likes beer. That's one thing we know about him and that we're getting across here is that, you know, this is a silhouette of him.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got the red cup. And he's got a sticker. Half his hair is pink, half his hair is black. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Do we think that this is a real tour that he went on?
Maybe he just went to those places. They're all in South Carolina.
Oh my God.
And you see like all his lifestyle in the back. Show it to the camera. Look, there's a cig, there's a red cup, there's a diamond. Sponsors Dago Tire, Cascade Construction, and Biloxi Jewelry. How the fuck did you get all these sponsors? I don't have any. Even the show isn't even sponsored.
He might have just made that up.
What
honestly.
did the tire shop do for you to sponsor you? That's amazing.
I have a
gonna be-
suggestion. Make blue boxes.
Oh, God.
I mean, like, honestly, the packaging of it was good. It actually gave me way higher expectations than like what we actually pulled out.
I thought he was giving us a Valentine's Day present for a second
Yeah.
there.
Honestly, the print or whatever on this is like kind of terrible. It looks faded as fuck already, and like I just don't really get what was the purpose of like that cartoon character and like I
It's
don't know.
merch. It's like that's his brand. He's showing himself. He's showing like okay.
Yeah,
check
it just
out.
wasn't that good though. It
Yeah.
just he could have did a lot better.
I guess it could have been alright, bro.
This is some shit.
Snake
Adam.
sucking itself.
This is some shit.
Yeah, it's
Adam would
definitely
wear.
some Adam shit.
It's a brand called Baptism, and it's a snake eating itself, and it's forming like a 8.
Almost like an infinity sign too.
Yeah, I could see myself possibly wearing.
No,
that.
Adam would wear that 1000%. But
Yeah, I
like,
would wear it.
I feel like that should show you everything you need to know. If Adam would wear your shirt, you need to start
Start your brand over.
Yeah, you need to like start over.
Go in a
and
different direction.
go back to the drawing room.
I wanted to say thank you, OG. I saw you frame the Peep poster. Oh, so he made the
Yeah.
Peep
The
poster they
photographer.
sent me to put it up in the shop. Glad it went to a place that'll be appreciated. I just wanted to send you and Yuri a tee I designed. And as a thank you, I hope to be able to work on some capacity if an opportunity presents itself. Thanks, Adam. And his name is XGIANX Carlo X. So,
Okay.
I'll
Let's see.
have to-
Give Yuri
I'll
his
have to
damn
peep
shirt.
that. And Yuri gets a free shirt. Yuri's hype.
Where's the shirt at? Oh, it was that one.
Yuri owns like 2 shirts in his whole fucking life.
Yeah, I gave him a pair of shoes that he never wears too. I'm like, dude, okay.
Really?
You gave him some high rollers?
No, I gave him
I'm
some.
about to say, motherfucker.
I gave him the ammo stilos that they delivered to us, but they were too big for me. So I gave him to Yuri. And no, you know what? Him and Riley went on a date, and honestly, I just thought about it. His whole fit he was wearing, like his nicest fit he was wearing, I gave him like 3 of the items he was wearing.
Yuri has some drip, but he matches everything that he wears that is drippy with like some old faded black like sweatpants that are now gray, and he has these like old busted ass yellow shoes and stuff.
Yeah, these busted ass yellow Nike SBs.
He'll get like a new ass pizza package and be like dripping head to toe in Austin butts, and but he'll just like the shoes are like yellow as fuck. It
And
looks
his
like he's
shoes
been
are
working
butt.
on heel flips all day, bro. It's like what are you doing?
I mean, that's the skater swag though, you know.
Yeah, but he's not skating here. It's like all you need is one pair of shoes. Yuri, I will give you.
I-
You just
I-
spent $50 on Happy Meals.
I gave him one pair. I gave him a pair of nice ass ammo stilo Converse.
They didn't fit though, right?
They didn't fit me, so I gave them to him.
Because they sent some shoes for me, and like I had to get a different size than I normally wear because they didn't fit right or something.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't fit me either, so that's why I gave them to him.
Yeah. How did you have a? I'm not gonna say it. You have a turn up weekend?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, for sure.
How was it? You go to Coochie Land?
I'm in Coochie.
You beat the Doonies down?
Do you know the Coochie man? I just pulled up in a Coochie van.
Oh no, let's not do this again. You
gotta see my shit.
Him and Guap Dad and them, they were on stream. They did this for like 20 minutes, and
I
they
would've
made me
did it
watch
too.
it. And I'm saying like,
Yeah.
yeah, me and my boys all getting coochie. We in the coochie clan. And then Guap Dad, I got so much coochie. I got a coochie tan. Yep. Just go back and
like
forth
some of them
for
lines.
like a half hour. It
She
started
give me-
out funny, and
she
then
give
it
me
got
coochie
so unfunny.
She give me Coochie while I'm on live. It's a Coochie cast.
Honestly, pretty much all these, like they used every word that would potentially rhyme.
We ran out of everything.
Can you pass a Coochie blood? It's a Coochie pass.
Yeah. Lick my coochie ass.
Don't start me up again, please.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would keep going with this shit too.
Andre Red. All right. Ruined. What's up, No Jumper fam? My name is Andre, owner of Ruined Idols. I sent out a few pieces for my summer job. Hopefully you guys fuck with it. Blue shirt and black shorts combo is for the ketamine crip himself, Housephone. And the black shirt, gray shorts combo and jersey is for Adam. Okay, so blue shirt and black shorts combo.
Wait, it says the ketamine crip himself.
Blue shirt.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful world.
black
I like this.
shorts?
I actually like this blue shirt. Actually,
That's actually dope.
yeah. I might have to donate this to AD though.
Oh, okay, here's the shorts.
Oh, I like what he sent you though. That shit's hard.
I will never turn down some sweatpants.
I want that with the 76ers logo.
Ruined. I like that. It makes me sound like a girl that just got ran through.
Hey, give me that one too. Everybody, send me shit.
Damn, I'm
yeah.
out here.
That's hard.
Oh, dripping.
I want it.
It looks like a pretty good quality too.
Ruined. I'll rock it. It's a basketball jersey. Fuck it.
It looks kind of small though. What size is that supposed
It's
to be?
XL.
That should look like
Don't
an
try to
extra.
take my gear. You prison styling me.
Yeah, I know. What size shoes you wear?
What size shoes those is?
What size shoes you wear? Cuz it's the same one in here.
Instagram ruined idols.
That was dope.
There it is. I don't know why I decided today was the day that we were going to do a because we used to do this all the time.
For real?
Bro, that's
we'd
how
be
we met.
opening
This
packs.
is how we met.
No, we
thought
met
this-
because you were selling coke.
I thought this was
Oh, it
supposed
is-
to be fucking Housephone show doing this shit.
I mean, yeah, I was just gonna say that me and Blasey just took our own hold on that. We're starting it already. I have the address in my phone, but I need my phone back, Josh, so I can say it on here to.
Look at this.
Fight hate.
Damn, we got some woke
I do. I don't know the
paraphernalia here.
address.
What
I can't
size
say
is it? Slide
Stop.
it.
Lead with love. You could definitely rock this.
Slide it.
XL.
Move it.
Look at the back. It's got a cartoon of a guy, not Trump,
Getting the
fight,
shit
hate,
beat out of him.
and follow through. And he's got to make America great again hat getting beat off his face or something.
Pass it.
This is your kind of woke
Yep.
content, yeah. Don't let your prez from Denver, Colorado. Don't let your prez.com is where you could pick that up.
So y'all should do this on a No Jumper show or just period?
We
No,
used to do
it's-
separate episodes that was all this, but honestly, it was like if you do too much of this,
Who's
it
on?
gets really boring. Like if you open like 100 fucking packages
Oh
in a
my
row
God.
and you're just looking at the like, it starts to get to the point where you're like, Jesus Christ, these are all kind of the same. Like they're very like we just got so much shit that was just not interesting, and I feel like doing a few at the end of this is like interesting, but yeah, I don't know.
How about we do it doing the coochie shit?
Okay, wait. I got a question. I never.
He's so pissed. He wants to do the coochie thing.
I never had a PO like box. So am I supposed to just say this? Is that the address on top?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Me and Blasey have our own streetwear show coming.
Allegedly.
If you guys want to send in your merch to get it reviewed, send it to PO Box 7266, Los Angeles, California 9007.
Josh,
Oh,
put
yeah,
put the RPO box on my
that what's
Instagram
that?
story
Yeah.
so people can
But
go
I
tap
gotta
in.
say the whole address.
You have to say the address
you put-
and then tell them the P.O. box.
Okay, all right, hold on. The address is 3585 South Vermont, Los Angeles, California 9007, PO Box 7266. Send your merch in if you want me and Blasey to review it. Okay, let's get back to this.
Often.
All
This
right.
brand is called Often.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm always a fan of collegiate font. So
Me too.
give me some collegiate font.
Ask me if I do this every day. I said often.
And honestly,
Didn't see the Super Bowl performance, so
it
don't
was
ask me.
honestly
I loved it. I
amazing.
heard it was great,
It was
but-
amazing.
Production wise, and you know they said the weekend spent $7 million of his own money to
Bro,
into that shit.
He's the fucking goat,
If
dog.
that's true, I don't understand.
He's honestly
anything.
one of the best underdog stories of just like
I know.
artists that like built up a fucking cult fan base and just took over the mainstream with like some kind of like
rapping about fucking random girls and doing cocaine and shit. Like his content is not.
I can't
That's
feel
gangster.
my
that's
face
supposed to
when
hold
I'm
you
with
back from getting to the level that he's
not
gotten
when you're
to.
in a rock star.
Well, he's done it very well, especially considering that like he was the guy that you didn't even see for so
Hell
long.
yeah.
And shit. Remember those days? It was weird.
It was cool with like it's like finding people that listen to him like when he first was coming. I was like, oh, like House of Balloons, like oh man, like you know about the Weeknd. Like that would let me know that a bitch was really with the shits if she was fucking with the Weeknd in like 2013,
Slide 'em.
2014. You know?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it's like if you knew a bitch that knew the Weeknd back then, it was like oh, bitch,
but
you're
the
tapped
thing
in.
is that listening.
I like
to,
the Often.
I remember
hoodie.
listening to the Weeknd back then, and his shit was so spaced out and slow. I could have never imagined him.
I know, becoming like a pop star.
Yeah, he like took his shit in a different direction. Still kept it dope though, and just blew the fuck up.
I like the style
hard,
of
those
these.
hard.
I like the style of these shorts, but I feel like
Those are like every day you just walk around the house on them.
out for the night.
are cool.
I feel like
Yeah.
they could have did a little something more, like maybe embroidered something, like added a little something just to make it like pop out a little bit. But if these are your blank shorts and y'all made these are very good.
Those I like
quality.
those though.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this guy made us the fucking illest shit that I seen Yuri wearing. Look
Oh
at
yeah.
Gucci Mane.
It's the state Maine.
I don't know if AD knows that there's a state called Maine. But that's a pretty crucial design, to be totally honest. I fucks with it.
Yeah.
His shit is called Theme Park. So this is another design he did with
actually-
a bunch of ladies.
I actually don't hate that one either, but the Gucci Mane one is like.
The Gucci Mane, you don't like it?
No, I'm saying no. That's the staple.
Stands out a lot too. They even make some ill stickers too. These are pretty cool.
I like the ticket sticker already.
Yeah, right.
Admit one. That's cool. Show him. Yeah, those are cool.
These are
The
going in the sticker box. I
The
got a sticker
Chanel
box, boy.
handcuffs are cool. I
Buy
fuck
it.
with it.
Buy it. Dude, I was supposed to go work out with Chet Hanks this weekend. I just
Who the fuck
remembered
is
That's
that?
gangster.
Tom Hanks' son. He said he's down to catch a workout.
the
If you want to go work out with
Rastafari
him.
man.
You want to do a vlog?
Let's do it.
How many pull-ups you got?
Not a lot, but I can box and do push-ups.
He works out on the beach doing mad pull-ups and shit, I feel like.
Shit, I'll come dry. Fuck it.
Let's go.
How about I bring y'all to the boxing?
I'm going to ask him if he's down to do a vlog where we just pull up on him and just hang out on the fucking beach, bro.
Nigga, let's do boxing. That'd be better.
With him?
Yeah.
Will you make me duel him?
What if he knocks you out
gotta
and
square
carry-
up-
White on
square-
white crime?
You got to fight him.
I will. I'll fight anybody.
Oh, you're way bigger than him, so that's probably pretty unfair.
I will fight anybody.
That's not true.
It's the truth.
Anybody?
Mike Tyson.
Nigga, I will fight him, but I will be very scared of what's going to happen.
But why
afterwards.
would you fight him
For the
if
right.
you know that he's going to beat the shit out of you?
It's not about that.
It's about
If Mike Tyson
integrity.
comes and smacks my lady's ass in front of my face, I'm gonna try to
now
knock
you're
him out.
inventing a scenario in which you have to fight him.
Yeah. Why else would I fight Michael? Why about to say Michael
Yeah.
Jackson?
I'll fight anybody. If you're going to fight anybody, you got to fight everybody for
For
no
the-
reason.
For the reason, bro.
No reason.
Yes. If Mike Tyson tried to steal Parker, I would have to fight him.
steal him. You gotta put a blame meat on Mike Tyson
If Mike
For
Tyson
sure.
tried to steal my baby,
and eat her.
I would have so many questions.
I would have to.
What if she tried
defend
to
her.
bite your baby's ear off?
That would be so fucked up. She's never like felt any like real pain. She even like she was like flipping the fuck out the other day because my girl was driving her and she was in the back seat and she couldn't like show her that she was there, you know? So the baby like is howling, screaming, flipping out. And then ever since, the baby has been so much more attached to my girl, like really like fucking scared shitless that she's gonna be like not able
Around.
to just have her there anytime. It's
Wow.
like it's crazy seeing like the extent to which little things can fucking scare the
Oh,
fuck out of them,
The
dude.
number one thing, vacuum cleaners, bro.
Oh,
they
they
go
hate
crazy. They start running around.
My girl sneezed the other day and fucking my baby was screaming, freaking out. Like she thought something really bad happened.
What the fuck did you do? Like, are you-
I wasn't even there.
Oh, I thought you said you sneezed.
No, she sneezed while she was in the bathtub with her. We figured out a trick too. You can blow in her face and she'll go. You go.
My son cries as soon as I stop playing with him, and he goes crazy. He gets mad when he wants to play.
Yeah.
He jumps right.
What about when you like really have shit you have to do? It doesn't matter. He just freaks out.
I'll just walk out the door. I hear him screaming. He's like, "Ah." He goes crazy.
You're so funny, dog.
It's the truth, though.
I know. That's why it's so.
I keep wondering what it's gonna be like when I'm stuck in a fucking poker tournament for a long ass time and my kids just fucking smacking me and wanting to play reindeer games.
You're gonna have to play, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't get around it.
The only thing you can do
That
like
sounds not fun.
stop them with food.
Bad vibes.
Kids like food, so you can just like give them some food and they'll leave you alone.
Or sit them down in front of the TV, be like, no, watch YouTube for 8 hours.
Yeah,
That'll show them.
I probably heard one little finger 7 billion times.
Bro, my fucking
I'm teaching
housekeeper
my-
was playing that shit the other day to my baby.
I'm teaching my baby.
To the finger,
I'm teaching my
one
baby
little
fo-
finger.
I'm teaching my baby
Tap,
Photoshop
tap,
immediately, so they could just start designing shit for me while I'm.
That's good. Put them to work.
Yeah, that's fucked
I
up.
put it, instead of like making them watch YouTube.
No, instead of being like the Jackson 5, you just make them make all
I'm
your
gonna make them-
you make them make all your fucking shoes.
Yo, that's the
All the
ultimate like worst pimping your baby out shit that I can imagine though. Start a clothing line under your kid's name at birth. And so their crayon drawings when they're like 2 years old, that's the first drop in their line.
Some of these
You're
niggas,
just straight
some
up-
of these niggas be sending shit in that look like a baby's first drawing. I swear to
definitely
God.
got some shit that I'm like, yeah, I could have seen a 4-year-old designing this, yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Come on.
You want another one?
Yeah, why not? How many nigga we got a lot?
Couple more here, yeah. A few of them have been ripped open. I'm not sure why. Okay.
You're scavenging through to make
Okay,
sure.
here we go. This looks very you with the bucket hat.
What? I like the socks. I'll take the socks.
That's
oh, taking
so
the
you.
socks. Nope,
Yeah, give me
taking
some
them both.
socks.
You got like 4
right.
items.
No, I don't.
wow.
Here, take the white ones. Take the white
No, I
ones.
want the
No, I want the green one.
Give me the white ones.
This
All right,
dude
here,
wrote
take the white, take the
2017 on Melrose, and it's a picture of him and me. And he
Fire.
wrote, R.I.P. the On Some Shit store. Long live Tony the Cat. Oh, God. He wrote, what up, Adam and Housephone? Hope you fuck with our shit and feature us on the jumper. Love from the UK, Dan and Elisa.
What's the name of the brand?
MiseryWorldwide.com. At Dan Misery. At Alicia. I'm not gonna spell it. It's like a million vowels.
For sure.
He sent me a picture of Puya for some reason with a
Put the bucket hat on
Zoomies
now.
dolls killed promo. This
I can't believe you used to look like this.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
That's how I met
reversible
him.
too, bro. We got that. Boom.
Okay. I fuck with the I fuck with the reversible. You just look like such a fucking dweeb. Like
Hello,
this.
fellow teens.
I'm glad Russ smacked you. I'm glad Russ smacked this version of you up.
You imagine how bad Russ would have done to me if I was wearing this hat? This
Nah.
is just not me.
You just look like so much like cooler and like not trying hard now.
Okay, this or go a little bit more
You get
casual
your, get
with
your
it.
Gilligan on.
This
Yeah.
is not me. I'm not a bucket hat guy. I'm not French Montana. I can't do this.
It's just sitting
No?
on your, you gotta like pull it down in the back. You gotta
You look like a
style
narc.
it a little
Because my
more.
head is so big that these things are just never gonna fit me right.
He like a
No,
narc.
same.
Does anyone know where the drugs are?
He's like, hey kids.
Do you like violence?
He's like, so TikTok,
But
right?
you want to know what fucked me up? What kind of made me stop wearing like cool clothes and shit? At one point, I remember Tyler Grosso came to the store. I
was like, what the fuck?
And I was wearing these super tight K-Subis and these weird ass like Adidas like foam fucking shoes
Sounds
or
like a
whatever.
terrible fit, honestly.
Yeah, it sounds terrible when I think about it now too. And Tyler Grosso comes in, probably just fucking smashed an 8-ball of fucking heroin up his ass or whatever. Hey,
Oh,
shout
wow.
out Tyler, I got mad love for you. You know, it's cool. And he's like, he just looks at me and just starts laughing so hard, and he's just like, "Bro, what do you look like a fucking hipster." He's like, really, like, "What are you doing?" And right then and there, I was like, I gotta tone it down. Like, he might have a point, you know. Like, I might be doing too much
I love
here,
that he
you
couldn't
know?
even control it, and then he just fucking.
My
like,
highness is starting to come.
That was the vibe. It was like, it wasn't like he wanted to roast me. It was like he couldn't help but laugh at how dumb this fit was, and I just was like, damn, he's got a point.
I think I like said some stupid shit or something to him on Instagram, and he was like, "Bro, like, what's like, what do we got a problem or something?"
Yeah,
like,
you
he-
might catch him on a bad day. And
More
he might
socks,
not
slide
know.
some.
Slide.
No, he wasn't pressing me. He was just like, "Bro, like,
What is this, a Power Rangers jersey?
kinda." I'm taking these white ones.
Take the black ones too.
Misery
I don't wear black
Racing,
socks,
bruh.
I wear white socks
Elbows.
only. I'll always
Josh
have white
wants
socks
this one.
on.
Josh, you're gonna stink so
crazy.
bad
I
if you
used
rock
to only wear
this.
black socks.
Josh is gonna
wear
smell
whites.
like Josh. If you come in wearing this fit, oh my god.
Wait,
No, Josh, don't do
Give
it.
the other one a
He
jig.
looks like he's gonna be in DX wearing that, bro. This is gonna be his
He's
DX debut.
He's gonna wear it tomorrow.
Okay. And then look, I think
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
AD should rock this shirt.
What does the fucking say?
Wait, what's
It's like turning the world red, like it's some fucking.
whole lot of red.
Let me see.
It's Africa though, worldwide lockdown.
Is it really?
I don't know why it's showing the continent of Africa.
Oh, it is. It's just Africa on the map. This is kind of
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. Hold it.
I'll
up.
take it.
Wait,
I'll take it.
I gotta analyze the symbolism. No, it's the whole world. It's just showing Africa in the
No.
front.
Yeah, no, I was just joking.
Oh, all right.
I got too much drip to just take
Hey,
any
give it to
random
me.
shit unless I really like it.
You need the paid promo feature. You got
No,
like
for
$100
sure.
to
Oh
rock
my
a
god!
shirt.
Speaking of that, dude, this guy paid me to promo his shoes, and like so many people in the comments like, "Oh, you should have." Huh? Yeah, those shit suck, but like whatever. Like like, dude, this guy. I mean, the comments are just like, "Oh my god, your first drop was so much better." Like you fumbled this. I'm like, bro, I put in the caption, "This is paid promotion and not affiliated with my brand." Like, why can you niggas not read or like? What?
But that's the thing is once you start really having your own
hate
brand,
that. I know.
bro,
Like a cold-
Ian Connor is not like taking a
Lawrence said.
little tiny bag to put somebody's shoes on his story because. Like I feel like at a certain point, like with the brand, maybe you got to start saying no to certain things. Have you
That's
thought
a
about
fact.
this?
For sure. But like, I think that it really came into fruition with this like particular situation when I just realized that like, okay, I'm just gonna have it up for a day or two. You know, he's gonna pay me a pretty good amount. Like I could have damn near like paid my rent with just this one post. I'm gonna leave up for 2 days. But it's like,
But now
bro,
you've destroyed your brand, and
did I really destroy my brand? No, not at all. No. But people
Yeah, I
really,
need it.
people really do
Need some water. He's
You're
hot.
starting to learn.
people really do shit. People really like just take shit for face value and they don't fucking like analyze anything. And it could just cause some confusion. I don't want nobody thinking that some random ass shit is my shit. So
Yeah, no.
I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, you might have to think about like, you know, the same way that you could sell a verse to anybody, but if all of a sudden when you search Lil Housephone on Spotify, it's all these whacked features with dudes who paid for plays.
But-
you ever had that happen to you when
Yeah,
you go?
1000%.
Yo, this is what he does when
But
he
then-
gets high on Fridays.
but then
we do
think-
music live stream Fridays.
I'm
Eminence
also
Enterprise.
I'm
Yeah,
also
that's what I'm doing
streaming
after
music
tonight,
after
yeah.
this. I'm just gonna start doing the Friday streams with y'all too. Let's go.
Pull up.
But yeah, no, but then you think about someone like Rio who is like, bro, he has so many random features that like actually put the other artists on and fucking like I became fans of multiple random rappers from Michigan that because I heard them with a Rio song and the verse was actually good, it was fire as fuck.
But-
Dude, someone on the stream the other day, this white kid had a fucking he had a song with Louis Ray. And it was fucking gas, low key.
Yeah, Flint Boys ain't turning down no features. They're definitely serving
That's
you a
what I'm
feature.
saying.
No
So
problem.
it's like, bro, like, and honestly, like when I made that post, dude, even though people were talking shit, he probably made so much money off that post. Like that, like this kid, it was a good investment for him, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Dude, like Snot was in the comments like this is these are penis, and then fucking somebody else, TJX6
That's hard.
TJX6 said send me a
Hold on,
pair.
Chris.
No, that's actually really hard, actually, and it's on a pro club too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that from you real quick. He wrote at
Can you show it off at least?
Vagabond Forever on Instagram, but it might be Forn Ever unless he just is really bad at spelling. Because it definitely says at
Vagabond?
Forn Ever. Vagabond Forn Ever.
Okay, can you show the shirt? Like actually, I don't know, just like just like actually analyze it. You know?
Fucking, it's a little kid
Well, the
about to be destroyed by a skull. The message
That's
to me
actually hard.
is that you are going to die in the near future, and be worried.
I want the shorts.
it's giving me Mad Ox vibes. He looks like Mad Ox in there. All right, yeah, let's
But
look at this one.
All this stuff with the tiger and stuff. This is from at Eminence __ NYC. If you mess with the drip, have your followers spam us, and we'll send you in Housephone the real drip.
Oh, so this is not even the real drip. You want this?
Yeah.
Damn, he got real drip. I wonder what the real drip.
Yeah, I
is.
wonder what is the real drip.
We got real drip.
Let's-
Real drip.
I like that they're taking it really serious. They got their shit embroidered on the
I'm
neck.
looking for some real drip.
They got, good tags and shit. This logo is kind of like amateur, like I'm designing for like the local football team, like logo. I'm just being honest, like, but like, you could rework that. He said they got the real drip, so I would
out
like
to
to
the-
see what else y'all
Shout
got.
out to the local football team, man. We fuck with you.
Yeah,
Bladum.
Bladum.
are you calling him Bladum, like as in like Black Adam?
That
I
is
hope not.
that's his nickname.
Oh no,
That's his hood name.
I kind of forgot about why I called him Bladum all the time.
I don't know. Not on
Your
Black-
Bladum.
Not during Black History Month.
Okay. Not during Black History Month.
AD.
Damon donated on Friday's stream.
Matt Damon. Yeah, we
He's
have the
back?
song again. It's
What do you
back.
mean by
It's
Matt
back.
Damon?
There's a song that this kid made for us
Oh.
that he said, Matt Damon.
It's because of Yuri.
Shout out Adam 22 and all the gaming.
Yep.
And we just listened to it so many times, even though it's like objectively one of the worst songs ever. And you can tell he's just reading Matt Damon's Wikipedia article and just like
says all the
saying the,
movies.
Freestyling?
he's saying the names of just different movies that he was in.
Bro,
and shit.
it's amazing.
That's kind of fire.
It's pretty funny.
Because
but-
Yuri thought Matt Damon started FUBU.
Wait, what?
did. No, was it
You
Lucha?
thought the white actor Matt Damon started the
FUBU.
brand FUBU for you by
Well,
us.
keep in mind that Yuri was trotting around for years wearing FUBU, and I go, "Do you know what FUBU means?" He goes, "No, someone told me that it actually means like for us by us." I'm like, "And you don't know that it was started by a bunch of young black entrepreneurs in the '90s, and it was like one of the biggest black clothing lines at the time." He's like,
And one of the guys is on Shark Tank.
yeah.
"Right."
Yep.
What is his name though? Damon something?
That was the thing that confused him is that
Yeah.
that one of the dudes who owned it is Damon, but
Yeah.
not Matt Damon.
He
Matt
made
Damon.
he
That's
made
his
a Black
last
Adam
name.
song too.
Yeah,
The same guy.
Blackdom.
it's lit.
Black Adam. Maybe someone should.
Bladum History Month.
No.
No.
Oh
No,
my
no.
fucking god.
What?
Maybe they should
I
recruit me for
cannot.
the Black Adam
Show
movie.
that shirt. Taboo touring or something.
Yeah. This guy's paid me for promo before.
This actually looks pretty cool.
yeah,
Like,
no.
It's a cool
Actually,
design.
I'm gonna keep
Let me
this
see.
one
Keep
because
it a buck.
yeah. This guy's paid me for promo before. It's
That's fire.
yeah. Taboo is his brand. Yeah, honestly, like I've seen the shirt, seen the design, seen a couple other ones, and honestly, it's cool. It's like giving me like a vintage, almost like NASCAR or something vibe or something.
I like that.
Makes you
You
want to
know?
rhyme NASCAR with fast car.
If you don't, oh, that was a great.
Have you ever
song.
done it?
I'm about to.
Rhyme NASCAR with fast car in a song?
I don't know.
dude, that was.
I don't know anything. I'm high now. I can't think. It's translation for what that just meant.
I don't know.
Yo, you putting the shirt over your head was kind of a new level because before it was just him pulling his hoodie strings and hiding inside his hoodie because he was so high on air. Damn, one blunt does that for you.
I'm finna.
I drink.
I'm finna redo that beat. I'm about to redo that song.
NASCAR.
That was a great song.
My Travis
bro.
Porter interview came out today. Let the record
Yes,
show.
I wanna
know.
watch that.
I wanna
Dropping
watch it
heat
too.
back to back. Kevin Samuels, Travis Porter, Young LA. As soon as I do the timestamps, all kinds of other heat on the way.
Bro, this song was fire, bro. I forgot about how gas this song was. Thank you.
The pack, right?
Nah, it was like some random nigga from the Bay.
Oh, Kafani.
Yep.
Oh,
Not
Kafani,
random nigga, my bad, Kafani. It just it looked like it was like a long ass name right there, so I was like, huh?
Yeah. Kafani used to be.
Shout out to Taboo. I'm keeping this again. I think that I might have one of these at my house, honestly, already.
Wow, this is a box with just another
Give it to me
box
then.
inside it.
Can I have it?
You gotta love that.
No, I want that one.
Box?
I'm about to wear it
With a
tonight.
box. Oh, it's multiple boxes.
You got somewhere to go? Situation.
Hey, just know Yuri, we might not be streaming tonight.
Too high?
No.
You guys gonna go smoke heroin with some girls?
What?
What?
Yuri isn't doing anything.
You're gonna like that shirt out.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks sus already. Hold on.
You look like a bear.
Local forever.
Local forever.
Yuri brand.
This is a Yuri.
Yeah.
You because I've seen you wearing this before, right?
Okay.
I think you'll
Is this Bill Clinton or Jeffrey Epstein?
It's Bill Clinton wearing a fucking
Like Princess
blue
Diana dress?
But this is the painting that they showed in Jeffrey Epstein had this actually. I'm good.
What?
He actually had this.
Was Bill
hanging
Clinton
up
like that?
in his office or whatever, so that like when you went into his house, you got confronted with this disturbing image.
This is in Jeffrey Epstein's house. I don't want to wear
Oh,
this.
here we go.
Actually, maybe I will take this.
I love
Actually-
wearing sunglasses. I just can't see shit when I
Yo,
wear them.
those are fire.
so-
Let me get those.
You
What
didn't
the-
see,
another
you
pair,
didn't
my
see the
friend.
glasses I wore to Kevin Samuels shit?
Ooh.
That was cool too.
Gucci glasses.
Hey, those are hard,
Gucci
actually.
glasses.
Gucci?
He's all proud of himself.
Yes.
Gucci glasses.
Gucci glasses.
I like that.
I'm
Open
trying
that
to-
up. I want to see if they're the
I'm
same
about to.
thing.
I need like I don't know. I don't got nails or nothing.
Pause. AD just pushing everything off the table.
want it clean.
Yo, look how fucking fried he is.
I want it clean.
Yo, do you think that we really have like the least professional podcast in the
Of all
history
time. Of all time.
Wednesday
Of
makes
all
it even.
time.
Wednesday,
Oh, yeah, I need
Wednesday takes it up another level.
Oh no, I don't like these ones. These are more white
me see.
boys swag.
What? They
here.
look exactly the same.
They're not the
Oh, yeah,
same
these
at
are
all.
more-
These are more like
This is
Versace
more
frames.
non-binary. Let's try. Let me try. I think like I might like these more.
No, you can have them. I ain't no glasses, nigga.
You just got
Ah,
robbed.
look. Look, nigga said,
You look cool. You look
I
like a
need
rapper.
those. I need those.
You look like a rapper.
Nah, me and AD both look cooler in these than you do, for sure.
Yeah.
You look
like,
cooler in those. Though.
you like you work for the MIB with that.
You look like you were a CIA agent.
I think
for
these
sure.
ones still look a little non-binary.
No, those are more low.
Binary
non-X
niggas is
vibes.
weird, bro.
You look kind of cool, I guess. You guys both look cool in sunglasses. I don't feel like I look that cool.
Am I high or is one of the sides longer than the other side?
I think Adam just got weird ears, so they just got like.
I think you're high. Wait, maybe you're right, but I don't know. Maybe you're
I got glasses
see?
on. I got glasses on, so I
We're
can't
gonna
see.
bust a ruler out at some point in the future.
Yeah, and I'll measure our dicks.
Oh, this shit is yellow. Yeah, I love measuring my dick. Do it every day.
How I look?
Keep a ruler by the bed.
Honestly, you look cool too. Adam looks like a narc.
I
You're
like
right.
them glasses on you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, Adam looks like a narc though,
We
with both of them.
I had a friend one time I went to his house and there was a knife by the toilet. I was like, "What's the knife for?" He goes, "Oh, well, our water pressure isn't that good, so sometimes I have to cut my turds in half."
Oh, I want this one. That's fire.
You gonna fuck with that?
I'm taking
No,
it.
I want that.
Take it.
Yeah, I have
that's-
no drip.
That's more of Adam's.
Oh man, now I remember.
I like highlighter.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to rock clothes from fucking the brands that would send shit in like all the time.
I know.
Like that was the only time I would ever have anything weird that wasn't a black t-shirt.
Yeah, you fucked me up with Puma.
I had to start denying shit, bro, unless it was like paid promo, because I'm like, bro, like I need to like wear actual drip. I can't just be out here just.
He did that with Puma. When I first started filming the news with him, he's like, why you wear Puma all the time?
I was just joking. I don't give a fuck if you wear Puma. I just thought it was funny. I'm like, you got low key brand deal. You get paid to rock this shit every single day. Hey, look on the back. It says, "Did you know in America you can dial 911 and a racist murderer will arrive in 2 minutes, 3 days, time frame depending on your location." This message is brought to you by Tribe 96.
I need it.
That's fire.
A racist murderer. Wow.
That's fire. Keep that.
You can know.
No, I mean like you keep that.
No, you think I should rock that?
No,
No.
him.
You're going
Dude.
to say you have a business.
Hey, we did it.
We went through all of
I
them.
wonder if there are more. Is the address on the story yet? It's on my Instagram story.
Oh, they about to send all type of shit.
So
now.
if you guys want to send anything in, it is on my Instagram story, and that's all you need to know.
This is so funny that like I plan to talk about me and Blasie's one that we started on our own today, and it's just so happened to be the same day you wanted to pull out.
You
on
should do it.
Black
on-
History.
and Black
I
History
mean, we
Month.
should do this more often.
And the fact that I pitched the show with Duno, got no response, and then I wake up today and Adam is interviewing him. I'm like,
Well, we can
oh.
have that conversation separately, but
Yeah, I
that
know.
podcast was not great. The whole thing needs work.
Well, you could have just said that then.
Well,
you didn't say anything. Nobody
it took
said
me
anything.
a long time to watch it,
Oh,
and then I
Bruno's the
watched it,
big
and I was
guy,
like,
right?
eh.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
funny as fuck.
You asked earlier who he
Yeah,
was.
that's what we were talking
That
about
nigga funny
earlier.
as fuck.
But
He was on Mad lately, right?
Yeah. I introduced.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this.
All right.
The pink gorilla box.
Pink
Okay,
gorilla
right.
box.
Why is it dusty? You were doing coke
That
off this
motherfucker
year?
been here for 6 years.
It looks
this
like it's
bitch-
gonna have cupcakes in it.
Yeah, literally.
I hope so.
What is this?
I
they're
hope
hats.
so.
Okay. I like the packaging though.
Oh, you know I like the hats.
Oh, it's a bunch of hats.
I'll slide
This is
them.
definitely all your swag, and you kind of are a pink gorilla.
Thank you. Give me the fucking hats. Nigga say you
Well,
fucking girl.
kind of are a pink gorilla.
I'm keeping one of these though. It comes with a suede eraser, so you can keep the hat clean. That's so fire. I'm keeping
Wow.
one of these.
I'm just picturing
It's
AD
literally-
coming in wearing a different one of these every day for a week.
Pink gorilla fashion. Honestly, the packaging is everything. Listen, presentation is
Hey,
everything.
nigga come in like this. Look.
We got to take this off the table and get this screenshot. Like somebody get this screenshot right here. That's my kind of meme right there.
Hey, this suede eraser listen.
I'm
gonna
I wish I
actually-
could see myself right now.
You're
Somebody
about to.
clip that
You're
and
about
sing
to
it,
see
send
it.
it to me, please.
So
Hey.
looking forward to AD just posting himself on his Instagram story over and over and over.
Hey, listen, no, I want to give them actual pointers and shit. The presentation is everything. Presentation is amazing. I mean, not really a fan of the logo, really, but like you got good quality blanks, you got good colors, and the fact that it comes with the suede eraser, very good touch.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pink Gorilla Fashion,
The quality is dope. Like
It's
I could
amazing,
see,
yeah.
Wait, this clean suede?
bro. Suede eraser, yes, that's what I'm.
Look at this dope fiend. Full dope fitted. Those hats would fit in perfectly at the dope store. No, that's really more of a pink dolphin
Oh,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, pink dolphin, pink
gorilla.
gorilla. It's kind of
Pink Dolphin, Pink Gorilla collab.
it's in the same
Hey,
vein.
my boy Box, he killed. He RIP'd Pink Dolphin.
You
for
think it's
sure.
over?
Bro, they don't even. Their store's not even on Fairfax anymore.
not?
And then Box pulled up in front of it and made a video, like I told y'all.
Really? Yo, they created an op with him, huh?
Bro, they started him. He was like, "Y'all know what the fuck going on in Flame Gang."
You know what? I will always remember
Box is amazing,
that one of
bro.
the first times I ever felt famous was when we did a vlog like FTP pulling up to the fucking because Zach did a pop up in front of the Pink Dolphin store
Yep.
because he was low key like just trolling them and
Yeah,
dissing them and
exactly.
shit. And I pulled up to there and like the Puya interview was out. Mad kids were telling me, "Oh, yo, I fuck with that Puya interview." I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
like,
you're like, what
that
the
was one of the first times I actually realized, like, "Oh, damn, this shit is actually working." Like,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
One day, me, you, and Began and all them, we rode bikes from your house to it was like FTP Huff collab.
Yeah.
That shit was lit. That's when I realized that it was a lot of crazy shit going on from No Jumper.
Yeah.
How many people that was coming up just to you, and then people was coming up to me. I had just started like hanging out with you for real, and it was the same thing. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm high as fuck. I'm sorry.
No, I am too, for sure. Yeah, no, that's definitely a thing about us.
We smoked the kush. Do we have any
Right
more
now.
packages? I actually really
That
like
was
that
it.
this went this direction. People that watch the main show, I don't know, like how are they reacting? Are they like, what the fuck are they doing? Like this is
How
stupid.
many viewers we got? 7K. A light 7K.
Like 7K. It's like
I
work.
didn't put it on my story. Oh, I guess you already did. Whatever.
Let's
Look
see.
at this other
What's
shirt.
that?
This is the last thing that we didn't even open.
Oh, is that not the Epstein one again? Oh.
It's George Bush, and he's playing with a paper airplane and some blocks on the ground.
Dude,
which-
that's so fucking weird.
I don't
man.
know. Like, I don't really give a fuck about George Bush. Look at AD. He's so fried.
My bad.
That nigga has not moved.
You went from AD Samuels to fucking this.
AD Samuels.
Because he pulled up in the suit, and
I know, that was
I
good.
didn't.
Why'd you take the Uzi medallion off and just wear the chain with the suit? You didn't
Code
wanna do it.
switching. He was code switching.
Oops.
Whoops.
Yo, you were so funny, dog. I'm like, this nigga came looking professional as fuck. He even took
I couldn't-
He took the Uzi off the chain. I was fucking
I didn't
dying.
even wear the new
I
one
know.
with the blue rag. I couldn't do it. Hey,
Bro,
I
you are-
couldn't.
bro.
I had to in front of the goat. I had to dress the part, man.
Bro, that
Adam was
was-
supposed to do it with me.
That would have been. You should have put up in the Gucci
I told him I would get him a jacket. He says, no jacket can fit me. I was like, what? I'm like, what?
I got an awkward body type. The suit thing. When I always got to get my suits fucking sewn up in mad directions and shit, bro.
And he tells me 4 days before the interview, he's like, yeah,
I gotta get it.
I'm not going to have no time
I
to
couldn't
get
find
a
the
fucking suit jacket.
I had a suit. I bought a suit at one point, and then I couldn't find the fucking suit. It wasn't even enough time if I did find it.
You've been to like a wedding or something with Lena's
and I couldn't
family.
find the suit after. I don't know what the fuck happened to it, bro.
You probably threw it away or something.
Honestly, I probably just need to go buy a new one at Nordstrom's or something.
Maybe. Never mind.
They're gonna try to sell
not
you the
gonna say.
most expensive suit.
I'm not going to say what I was thinking.
Because he's gonna say one of his weird high memes where he just
I'll tell
repeats
you,
the same
I'll
shit
tell you
over and
off
over.
I'll tell you off camera what I was going to say.
Okay.
It was not going to sound well.
Yeah, he's he gets a little bit offensive. Remember when his
When he
thing-
smokes weed.
when he gets super high, he just picks one random thing to keep doing over and over. And one time it was him doing his Hitler impersonation, and it's just like
Allegedly.
and it was like he's doing it over and over.
I denied these allegations.
It started to get a little awkward, especially for the Jewish people in the room. Probably.
I denied these
Josh?
allegations.
Is Josh Jewish?
Oh no.
Allegedly.
My Josh is Jewish, my manager.
I love Jews.
Yeah.
You stay with a Jew,
I keep the Jews on me.
so you're not like a Minister Farrakhan type of like he has had some negative things to say about the Jews. You don't fall in line with that.
No, not at all.
Okay, that's good.
I don't have nothing negative to say about nobody.
We got to
anymore.
find out where Housephone lies on the anti-Semitic totem pole.
I'm an anti-drama, anti-beef. I'm anti.
I love my
Hating.
Jewish brothers.
I love everybody.
I wish that I had a bagel today.
That nigga dead.
Jesus Christ. I should start wearing sunglasses all the time. I like this. This is a sweat.
R.I.P. Bagel, man. Bagel, it was a good one.
All right,
He took him out this world.
which one was your favorite item of the clothes?
I like the green thing.
The suede cleaner.
The suede cleaner, the socks. I like the barbed wire
I've got a
socks.
few different fits that I plan on rocking, so you'll see me rocking them. You don't have to. They don't have to worry. They'll see it on live and in effect on the pod.
They're seeing it right now too. We shouted them all out.
Wait. We can't do this without bringing the homie shit in that he bought us today. That'd be fucked up.
What?
Bring in the hoes mad, man.
No, they'll see that on the gram.
Oh, never mind.
It's already open.
I remember he was here one time or something, and this girl called me like, "Oh my god, host man, da da da." Like, are you there? Da, da, da. I'm like, what? Like, she's like, my friend, this is Brand, host man. Da, da, da. I thought you were there.
Just know we got some things in the works, man.
I was just like, do you think I just like live at No Jumper? I'm just there all the time. Like, no. I'm
How
not,
long
I'm not
You
doing-
live in a fucking hut.
How long until
in
Famous
here.
Dex sues him?
Who?
Wow.
Who?
Hoes mad.
Why?
Hoes mad because the hoes mad meme came from his song.
I have a hoes mad song coming out.
But do you know
Me and
that that's
Wandad.
where it's from?
I
Is
don't
that
know. It came from a homie.
Famous Dex made a
It
song?
didn't come
I
from
don't
him.
think that would stand up in court, to be
It
honest.
wouldn't.
I think Hose Mad is too general of a thing
Hose
for him to
Mad
be like,
comes
oh,
from my
that's
homie
my
Ty.
brand. That and it's like if Famous Dex had thought to copyright it or
Bro.
some shit, maybe. But
If Famous Dex would have came out with that clothing line, they would have popped. Like he would have been eating off that.
If somebody has a problem with my homie Ty,
No. I mean, nobody's saying all that. I'm just saying.
we can
like,
they can meet the blammy. That's all I'm gonna say.
so 80's gonna shoot Famous Dex.
I'm not gonna shoot no
I'm
one.
just joking.
don't shoot Famous Dex. You got enough problems.
I like Famous Dex. I like his Japan song.
You should hang out with him, start popping pills and shit. You could kind of like tap in with his wave for a while.
I'll fuck with him.
That's what rappers do. They ride.
I think he's trying to like clean it up. Adam.
Code switch. We code switch and
We bro
we
switch.
switch it up with the squad.
And we host switch.
People been hitting me up saying
And on nose flip.
And we no snitch.
good.
I chopped my dick off. I ain't got no tip.
Ain't got no dick. These hoes pissed.
That's a good one.
You nutted in 30 seconds. You gave your bitch no dick.
That's low dick. Slow
Low,
dick.
low dick.
Low dick. AD getting on the low dick.
No.
I just did a streetwear review and got a whole fit.
No, Superman.
I just went to Figueroa and picked up a whole bitch.
My underwear too tight. My pole won't fit.
I snuck the blammy in the tote bag. My gun won't fit.
Please,
House
please.
phone fucked up in the crib eating sticky buns and shit. Honey buns and shit.
You ruined it.
Adam 22 watching Zay Hilfiger for fun and shit.
Oh my
I was watching
God.
Zay Hilfiger suck a giant clear dick. That was some queer shit.
I just pulled up with a white weird bitch.
Name hyper.
Are you guys down to drink lean if Desto Dub comes on here with us? I
Yes.
think that's
I'm
his
not drinking
plan.
no lean.
I'm
I
not
think
paying
he's-
for it, though.
His plan is to pour us up. Yeah, I ain't paying no $300
not
a line
drinking.
these LA prices. But if he brings the po, so you're gonna monitor us in case anything happens. You'll be
Yes.
there to contact
Why you
the,
you're not
the
gonna pour up with
hospital.
us a little bit?
No, I'll just drink tequila.
Come on, bro. That's not the same.
You got to pick your poison, man.
You think people get mad at us for drinking lean right here? They'll be
Yes.
like, oh, you're promoting that.
1000%. But like, let's
I
do
think
it.
if we're gonna do it, we gotta be mad low key and just not say anything and just have
Well,
it.
we just said it.
We'll just have double cups and then we'll be talking slow by the end of it.
All right.
I'm a Uber. That day.
I might fall asleep.
I'm a Uber that day. I don't think I want to drive like that.
You live like. Never mind. I don't know
The
where you
foreign
live.
whip
I don't even
crasher.
know.
Don't tell me.
I honestly don't even know where you
The
live.
foreign
anyway.
whip crasher.
I know where he lives.
If you dox
You been
me,
there?
you dox me, then you don't get to meet Parker.
I'm not gonna dox you.
Okay.
You got a baby.
He didn't invite me in, but he gave me the address.
You were picking me up.
That's
you
crazy.
could come in.
I don't know.
Check the house out. You're gonna
Has anybody met the baby? Josh, have you even met the
Josh
baby?
has met the baby many times. Yes.
You
What
trying
the
to say
fuck?
the baby ain't real?
I'm like
CGI.
CGI.
CGI baby.
I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I want to meet the. Okay, when am I allowed to meet the baby?
whenever.
That's
I mean,
cap.
I don't-
You sound like a nigga. You sound like when a nigga tell me to like
oh,
play a
actually,
song on
when
the
you get
stream.
vaccinated,
like me
you
when
get
I tell
vaccinated, you
people.
can meet the baby. Boom.
All right, there we go. All right, I do
No,
that.
that's what.
Okay.
I don't want to expose
My
her
DJ
to-
just got vaccinated.
Did you get vaccinated yet?
He got the
No,
first
I'm
one.
not 67 or whatever age you got
My
to be.
DJ is not 67
I'm
either.
trying to get on this list where, like, if Walgreens has like leftovers that they're about to get rid of because they haven't been able to give it to people, they'll just like call random people on the list. So I'll be on the
If
short
I was
list.
to get a vaccine, I would not go to Walgreens to get vaccinated.
Why not? You want some designer shit?
I
Yeah.
would want some ice cream from there.
You want to Dwayne Reed? Okay, ice cream and a vaccine are so different. One is a dessert, and one is potentially going to protect you from this life-threatening disease. I don't know if you know.
One makes you
but they
feel
are
good.
different.
One makes you feel good. And it
Wait,
starts
so,
with
like-
an I.
One can prevent you from feeling very bad.
Can you just walk around with no mask after you get a vaccine?
No, you can still spread it.
That's what's fucked up is that like people look at me like I'm a fucking white supremacist in my neighborhood because I walk around with no mask. Everybody got a mask on. I'm like, that shit is so stupid. Like I'm not putting a fucking mask on to walk down the street.
I see Morgan Freeman with a commercial, and he made a commercial by putting on your mask.
Yeah, that's nice.
I feel like Brent Fayez right now.
I got too many hoes,
What the fuck is a
but
Brent
that ain't
Fayez?
you.
Are you joking?
I know it's a singer.
I was gonna say
Like
you
to
just
put the shit up
completely-
your nose.
All right,
But I still love you.
pod's over.
He said, if you're nasty,
Don't ask.
if you're not
you ain't
nasty, don't
We
ask me.
slowed ourselves down to a crawl, and now the pod is over.
Let's go.
Let's just accept it.
long
Ladies
has
and
it been
gentlemen, No Jumper Show, coolest podcast in the world. Eatadick.com, nojumper.com if you want support.
Don'tCrapOut.com. New High Rollers drop coming very, very soon. Follow me and Blasey at Instagram if you want to tap into our streetwear review.
Fire pods on the channel. Go watch the Travis Porter interview
Yes.
right now. And Kevin Samuels, etc., etc.
What else you got coming up?
Shout out all the gang members.
What else you got coming up?
Just Dookie. I'm just going to go home and take a big, thick
What
Dookie.
about you?